And I'd give up forever to touch you, 'cause I know that you feel me somehow. You're the closest to heaven that I'll ever be, and I don't wanna go home right now. And all I can taste is this moment, and all I can breathe is your life. And sooner or later,
Oh, Pearly, you think that you're the kid in class with a shiny apple for teacher.
Hi, I'm here first. I sat down at the front of class. Hey, teacher, remember to turn on Use Your Gun Unofficial 1.5 mod.
Well, guess what? Shadow already beat you to it. He's the nerd with the shiny apple at the front of class. Get wrecked, Pearly. Suck it. Bye.
And you can't fight the tears that ain't coming, or the moment of truth.
Everyone point and laugh at Pearly Platypus.
When everything
The absolute
feels
shame
like
of being the
movies.
second nerd.
Yeah, you bleed just to know you're alive. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think
We've
that
devastated him.
they'd understand.
Pearly doesn't know what to do with himself. Shadow, are you proud of yourself? You proud of yourself, Shadow? You killed a man. You killed a clown, little kid.
And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. I just want you to know who I am. I just want you to know who I am. I just want you to know who I am.
Coming up next on BBC Two, it's the Bradwater stream. But first, it's time for What's in the Lunchbox?
Alright, here we go, baby. What's in the lunchbox? Broke everything. This is karma for bullying Pearly Platypus, the nerd. The biggest nerd in class. Fuck, there it goes. Alright, what's in here? Is it Pearly Platypus's big nerd glasses? Is it a Hot Wheels car? Is it the Infinity Nicky dailies? Is it £5 of lunch money? There's a screwdriver from the bedroom. Is it a USB stick? Is it one AAA battery? Or is it a broken dream? Squirrel. Iron Fist from a Marvel Rivals. Rimworld's mod that Platypus talked about. Shadow talked about it first, actually. Shadow beat you to it in a DM. That's how much of a nerd Shadow is. Dude, you think Pearly's nerdy? He came in and was like, "Hi everyone, I've sat at the front of class. I got here 2 hours early for class to tell teacher as soon as he went live. I've been remembering it every single day for a week. I wrote a note down so that I could get the gold star from teacher." Meanwhile, what you didn't realize is that 1 hour before you arrived, 3 hours early for class, Shadow showed up and was like,
Oh, hi, teacher. It's so good to see you here, teacher. I just wanted to remind you. Please, hey, teacher, remember to install the Use Your Gun mod.
Pearly now has a class rival. Pearly shaking his fist from the back of the room. Don't give him stuff. It's not going to work on Pearly Platypus. He's been around here long enough. You're all immune to money. Don't give him things because of your guilt. Don't try and assuage your guilt. Just apologize to him for out-nerding him. Okay? You think it's a Hot Wheels car? Oh, I hope it's a Hot Wheels car. Some new eye drops. I got some dry eyes moisturizing eye drops. It kind of freaks me out to put moisturizing eye drops in because I just assume that there's moisturizer in it. And I'm like, well, that's going to sting. That's going to sting. Alright, everyone stop bullying Pearly. God, he was just being nice. It's literally a thing I asked him to do. I said, remind me next week to install the mod. He did it. Why are you bullying him? God. By the way, both of you suck. I already did it. I already did it. Doctors who moisturize me. What the fuck does that mean, Unchetio? Why do you write these weird things in chat? Every 50th message from Unchetio is a weird... There's no other way to fucking interpret that, Unchetio. Doctors who moisturize me. Google it. I don't want to. I don't want to watch some fucking porn while I'm streaming. Doctors who moisturize me. Oh, it's this Doctor Who meme. Doctor Who moisturize me. Not doctors who moisturize me. It's this fucking thing. That lives forever or whatever, right? Something like that. Doctors who moisturize me is a prompt. Is something that you'd probably pay a lot of money for. A weird roleplay scenario in a hotel room. $250 an hour. Unchetio, you freak. Just revealing all of your darkest desires in an open chat room. The hell's wrong with you? What the fuck? Oh god. I feel really tired today, and I don't know why. I actually felt okay when I woke up, and then I ate some food. Hey, could it be food? Yeah, Bradley, it's food. It's always food. I think I'm slowly getting to the point where literally all food is gonna start killing me, and I don't understand. Like, what happens when you become allergic to all food? I feel like that's totally possible. I'm not even gonna Google it. I think I'm literally becoming slowly intolerant to every fucking food. Like my body, it's like those. I remember when I was younger, I saw this thing about this kid that was allergic to water. I'm like, we're made of water. How's that possible? How do you do any... You have to have water. How does that work? His life was just torment and pain. He had to go outside in a rubber ball. In like one of those fucking gladiator balls, but like the ones that you go on the water with. You'll become that sniper from MGS who lives off the sun. Oh god, but he lives too long. I don't want to live forever. My brain doesn't English very well quite often. Yeah, sure, pal. We know what you were doing. Freak. Whatever, we don't believe you. I'm gonna be eating nutrient paste. I'm fine with it as long as I'm not allergic to it. Megawatts, thank you for the 40 months, 48 months, by the way. Eat those protein meals. I'll be on those like space meals that they eat when they go to space. I gotta wake up then. I was gonna do some work this morning. I woke up and was like, you know what, I should probably work on some bits and pieces. And then I remembered that I do work on Friday nights. I have to do a fucking show tonight. Doesn't feel like a Friday to me. Probably because I had Monday off. So I just feel weird. I feel weird today. Don't feel right. Gotta get my shit together. Oh shit, is it Friday already? You don't like Fridays? Hi Gary. Can't wait for non-canon tonight. Only 2 episodes left. What? Not on my episode. It was just Tuesday. Do you work normal weekday work, Kyrie? Isn't Friday the best day for normie workers? Just ruined my day. Why do you like non-canon so much? I've literally never seen you react this way to any of my shows. What is it about this one? It's such a weird... You just like the ones that... Do you watch the Sunday show? The Money Maker shows? Non-canon feels like such a half-effort job from me. And Kipling's like, this is the best thing you've ever made, man. And I'm like, I coughed that up. That's not even something I created. That's not something I wrote. That's not a book. That's just phlegm. That's just something I coughed up when I woke up. What is happening? And he's like, this is the best thing you ever created, man. This is my favorite show of yours. I'm like, that's not a show. That's just spit. What? No, the whole week is a blur to me. I feel that. What was that about bedroom screwdrivers last night? Hold on a minute. I got PDA even though I told you to do it. This is the worst place to be for me. When I'm like, guys, remind me to tell you this thing. And then you tell me about it and I'm like, well, now I don't want to tell you about it. I need therapy so badly. The whole world briefly dissociated and lost track of time because of things. Oh, not the whole world, just America. The rest of the world doesn't care. You guys have just been a laughing stock to the rest of us for years. Didn't give a shit. We're all fine with it. We're getting on with things. Authority problemed myself. I put 2 screwdrivers in my bedroom. What was the context that I wanted to tell you it in? Just being insane? Just being just another weird thing I've done recently? Is that the context? Took over a ship from Space Amazon in Starfinder so we can steal their Securt gold mine of a shipment. That honestly sounds very fun. I love that you have Space Amazon as a recurring villain in that campaign. Probably, unless it relates to the Demi somehow. The Demi? You mean my mum's dog, or do you mean this? Oh, Demi Lovato. Old Poot. Poot Lovato. In the wrong place. Put on my mark properly. If I stand here, I'm lit well. If I stand over here, it like fucks everything up because there's just screens in front of all the lighting. I have a mat that I'm standing on now, right? I showed you it. So, problem is there's a little dip on the left of this. That's why I'm like not in frame, by the way. This is like, the camera won't go any higher. I wonder if it can go higher. This is going to go wrong. It can. Might be too high. Oh, that's good. That's better. That's how I like to be framed. A lot of people frame, the correct way to frame is like this, basically. Sort of top of your head clipped. Center of the face. Yeah. But I'm a fan of framing from the top of my head and a little bit more shoulders in. I don't want you that close to my face, really, but people like it. People like when you're close to the face. But YouTube thumbnails that are just a big face do really well. Because you people are weird and voyeuristic. That's why you're in here. And I appreciate you for watching. But also, you freak me out a bit. Just a little bit. No more than I should be freaking you out, because I'm also insane. But for different reasons. I'm not very voyeuristic. Despite what Orkish will say, because I looked in a window once and there was a beautiful woman in there, and it wasn't my fault that my eyes were working and she didn't have curtains. That's not something that I can control. I can't just be precognizant of there being... Get curtains. Get blinds. You know? And then I saw a disgusting, ugly husband. How much does that piss you off? Hey, single people. Single people, even if you're like me, where you're not even really looking, but even if you're not looking, when you see, you're like, oh my god, this is the most beautiful person I've ever seen in my entire life. And they seem really cool, and I like their vibe. Who the fuck is that standing? What the fuck is that creature next to you? What the fuck do you mean you're married? Pisses me off so much. The worst feeling. The worst feeling. It's also just as bad when you see someone who is married to someone beautiful as well. Like the other way around, the Alanis Morissette version. It's like meeting the man of your dreams and then meeting his beautiful wife. That sucks as well. You're like, oh my god, you're fucking cool looking. I like this vibe. You seem chill. I wonder if your personality matches. Who the fuck is that? Jesus Christ. You're ugly now. That's the most beautiful person I've ever seen. What the fuck? You're married? Fuck you guys. And you get, how long? 11 years? And you're happy? Fuck. Really? Truly happy? You are? Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck off. Drown. Death. Death to all of them. I haven't told you why I had screwdrivers in the bedroom yet, have I? In case you're wondering why. You're like, but why isn't Brad married though? He's beautiful. He has a fucking enormous penis and a lying problem. Why wouldn't he be married? Well, it's because I'm clinically insane. I woke up in the middle of the night, the other night, and I went to open the door and the handle was a little wobbly. You see where I'm going with this? And I was like, oh, that's weird. And then I went, oh, what if I get trapped in here? What if I get trapped in this room? And I bar the fuck out of my door as well, because I live in an apartment complex, and if you're not doing that, you're crazy. So, no one's ever getting in. I'd literally have to climb out the window on the top floor. And I was like, what do I do? What do I do if this door just doesn't open one night? And I was like, the only answer is to bring screwdrivers into the bedroom. I've got one of each screwdriver. And put them in my bedroom, they're in the drawer on the other side of my bed, on the side I don't sleep on. In case I have to take the fucking door off in the middle of the night. Dude, you know those like preppers that are like prepping for the end of the world? That's me, but it's just prepping for every different possible scenario. It's completely logical. But like, it's another one of those things where you just have no, like, what am I, who am I going to call? I don't even have a dad. I can't be like, Dad, can you break my door down and we'll deal with it tomorrow? You know? If I'm trapped in there, phones run out of battery, it's just that same thing. The only person getting me out of any situation is me. So I just put 2 screwdrivers in the bedroom. That's why I got screwdrivers in the bedroom. Why am I taking my clothes off again? I just got to get these off of me! Why is it when I feel seen, I'm like, I must take off all my clothes like a toddler running around? By the way, I don't do that. Like, ever. I've never done it. If anything, I want more clothes on me if you want the more people looking at me or near me do not see me or my skin. But there is part of me that just feels like I should always be like hulking out. Hulk Hoganing. Going to my Republican conventions. Penny, dude, don't feed in. We can't feed into each other's madness. Ghoster Buster. I don't know what that one means, Gary. Screaming out of the window wasn't an option. I'd rather die. Want to have a big sexy fireman save me? By the time I made it to the ground floor in the fireman's arms, I'd have a vagina. Can't do that. I'm a Republican man. I'm a hot-blooded. Well, I'm hot-blooded. Check it and see. I got a fever of 103. Let me move this mat. Who are you going to call? Ghoster Buster. Is it just a spelling mistake? Or sometimes I don't know if you're doing a spelling mistake or talking about D&D or doing an incredible pun. The normal answer is Ghoster Busters. Okay, so you're just spelling it wrong. All right. Trying to retroactively figure out what reverse engineer Gary, you know? Because it's possible he's just saying something that has nothing to do with anything anyone else is talking about. That's what he will do with D&D, right? That's Gary's thing. Everyone will be talking about subject A and he will come in and be like, well, D&D though. So there's that option. Is that what he was doing? But also sometimes he'll just write Ghoster Buster and it will be an incredible pun that he's written. And I was just like, that's just so good that even I don't understand it. But no, it was it was option 3. Straight up spelling mistake. Remember when you used to be on your PlayStation typing away on your... Gary, you're a national treasure and I love you, okay? I love you. I say everything about you and with you in the chat room and I hold nothing but love in my heart, I promise. But the funniest thing that ever happened in this chat room was how you showed up and for like a year you were typing on a PlayStation controller. That was how you were typing into the chat room, just typing away, and like there were just like horrendous spelling mistakes throughout the entire thing. And then you were like, well, I'm typing on a PlayStation controller. I'm watching this on a PlayStation. And you were watching the stream on a PlayStation. And I was like, oh my God, that's why your typing is abysmal. And your spelling is abysmal. Because I was like, you foreign or whatever. And you were like, no, I'm from Scotland. And I was like, okay. And then you moved on to a computer. And your spelling continued to be atrocious. And it was just your ability, you're bad at spelling, which is fine. It's all good, but it's hilarious. It's hilarious that for so long we were just annihilating you because you were, we thought that you were typing on a PlayStation and you weren't. Here he goes. They created an arch. He's like, shut up. You might be roasting me right now. Everyone's focused on me for something. But I'm not listening. Because I've got news for you. Each and every single person in here needs to know this right now. I do not give a fuck what is happening. There's a fucking kraken attacking Oh shit. Boo hoo you. Oh, Godzilla's hit Tokyo again. They've hit the second tower. I don't care because they created an archhag fae that can only be killed if the object of their hate is nearby. Otherwise, it will teleport away and curse you. So, just so you know, that's one of the creatures in the upcoming D&D 2025 Monster Manual. Gary. We were talking about you and you still just went fucking... I'm there like, yeah, Gary this, Gary. Meanwhile, Gary fuck. National treasure. Genuinely, all of you could be banned as long as Gary remains. I'd be fine. I'd keep streaming. If all of you left, but Gary remained, I'd show up every day. I'd be fine with it. Just be me and Gary in here chilling. I could be talking about anything as well and it wouldn't matter. I'd be like, yeah, so last night I put 2 screwdrivers in the bedroom. You want to know why, Gary? And Gary's like, no, I don't give a shite. Did you know that a water elemental... Gary, eating his dinner. Just about to eat his food. Hasn't eaten for 6 days. Everyone's like, here we go, he's going to eat some food. I've got to let you know something. Giant wasps in the upcoming Monster Manual. Fuck. He's going to die if he doesn't eat soon. Incredible. An incredible creature. A CR30 Gary. My #1 favorite chatter, and the rest of you can fucking... None of you even come close. He's like my top 1 through 5. He's my top 5 chatters. And then I'm just leaving 6, 7, and 8 open. 9 is Penny. And 10 is Orcish. You weren't expecting that, were you? You weren't expecting that one, were you? You thought Orcish would be at the bottom. You thought he'd be the worst one? No. He's my favourite person to be in here. He's the only person who can take one for all. At 100%. Orcish made the list? Eminem ain't on the list? Gucci Mane? The Gucci Mane meme. Eminem ain't on the list. You know? Pumpkinberry ain't on the list. Wax Steven ain't on the list. Shout out my boy Orcish. I'm so tired. Ugh. I got booted ages ago. Only Gary gets top 5. There's still the possibility that you could take position 6, 7, and 8. Yeah? Dave could be one of them. Then it's Penny. Because Penny's the only person in here that has the exact same mental health issues as I do. Penny's just a clone. I've got to put my own clone in. You know? The Omega braid. Unchechio, because as long as Unchechio keeps showing up, I can say the word Unchechio. I actually don't give a fuck about what you type in here Unchechio, as long as I get to keep saying Unchechio. Alright. Gucci Mane in 10. Alright, well... I'm glad you guys showed up to enjoy another fantastic day of the Braid Woat stream. I don't know why you keep showing up. Oh my god, my neck. So I tried sleeping. I'm going to do some mad shit to my bed next week. I know what you're thinking. Brad, you've already put screwdrivers in the bedroom. What more crazy shit are you going to do in there? Oh, let me tell you. There's going to be some crazy shit in that bedroom. Oh yeah. There's gonna be some weird fucking crazy shit. I'm talking weirder than whatever Dr. Moisturizing stuff and Chechio gets up to. I'm talking I'm gonna do some weird shit to my bed in an attempt to completely cure my post-traumatic stress disorder. Is it gonna work? No. Is anyone else at this point where you're just like, these will cure me? These supplements. Do you want to do a supplement review one day, by the way? I was thinking that maybe one day I could do a full supplement review, because I bought every single supplement over this summer and I know what all of them do. It's completely subjective. The subjective supplement review. Would anyone be interested in the subjective supplement review? Hold on. Can you all clap? Can you clap, please? Like a fairy being brought back to life. Watch this. Watch how fast I am as an editor. I just came up with the idea. Thank you. I'm not pressing a button, by the way. That's someone played a card. Ready? This is how fast I am as an editor. Incredible, isn't it? I've literally ascended beyond any other editor on the planet in terms of speed. Now, in terms of quality, I couldn't breach the top 10,000. In terms of speed, that was unbelievable. That was fucking... I entered the Speed Force for that one. I was doing this. I was editing it with my mind. Professor X. I got two reasons I thought I would do a supplement review. One, technically I might be able to write it off as tax because I spent so much money on it. I was like, how do I justify this cost? Because I didn't eat any of them. I had some of them for a week and was like, well, these are shit, complete waste of time. Everyone online, the problem with supplements, this is my early supplement review, is that I think they're for normies. You know, you're there with like intense, horrific post-traumatic stress disorder, OCD, panic disorder, BPD, bipolar. You got these like insane mental health issues. And someone's like, have some vitamin B3. And you're like, oh, vitamin B? I'll try that. That might work. And it's a normie that's telling you that. Because for a normie, a vitamin B3 will just perk them right up. And they'll just get on with their day. Anyway, I'm going to read the newspaper and go and kiss my wife and get on with my life fine. Haha. But for us, it's like, oh, we need hardcore prescription medication. And really just a do-over in life. You pretty much just need a time machine to really root this shit out. But some of them work. I'm actually starting a new one today. I'll give you the review next week on that one. We'll do a supplement review next week at some point. I'm not doing it today. I'm too tired. I can't be bothered. I'm too tired and I can't be bothered. I'm Wax Steven 24 hours ago. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. I'm Wax Steven 24 hours ago. PB, can I just state for the record, by the way? PB, Pumpkinberry. PB, can I state for the record that Wax Steven is a piece of shit? I'm just letting you know Wax Steven is a piece of shit. This fucking guy, he started playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth last night. And I went into it under the impression, based on everything Wack has ever said to me, PB, if you were to guess, you'd think Wax Steven had at least played Final Fantasy VII before, right? He hasn't. I went into it just completely safe and secure in the knowledge that he knew what happened in the original game to a decent degree. He doesn't know shit. This is his first time playing these games. I'm in there fucking saying shit not like outright spoilers exactly, but just like, oh, you remember this from the original game? Is this from the original game? And he's like, I don't know what that is. I've never heard of this. I don't know what this is. Ah, I made a terrible mistake. I thought he knew. We've just been killing him with Final Fantasy VII spoilers for 7 years. He's never even played it. I wonder if you played... Have you played Crisis Core, Whack? He's got to go back. Insane. I was convinced that he knew to a passing grade the basic stuff of Final Fantasy VII. I watched Crisis Core. Is that true? PB. Who is this? Who is... It's not even this. I need the really scary Alan. This is worse because it's like... Wax standing behind you. He looks like the fucking creature. He just looks like Wax Steven, and then he looks like the thing from Solo Leveling. The statue of God. Right? Suddenly, you're like, yeah, this is my friend Whack. And you look at him, and it's Whack's face. And then as you turn around, behind you, me and PB have never seen him do this. But we didn't realize that every time we turn our backs to him, he looks like this. This whole time. I thought he was like a Final Fantasy person. Just lying. Liars. Everyone's a liar in the world. Everyone in the world is a fucking liar, and they will betray you. I am, but it's been 20 years. No, that doesn't count. You're just normal. You're just a normal person that played a game. That's just a normal... You can't say, oh, I like this game. When it's Final Fantasy VII, everyone assumes you've played it. I don't know, twice. You've played Crisis Core. No. You can't fucking turn this around on me. That this is my memory. I understand I'm like a Final Fantasy loser. And it's like, it's coded into my DNA. Like, legitimately. It's fucking... But... The way that you present... No, PB. PB's my... This is why I needed PB in here for this. Because I knew this was going to come. And I knew that you would try and turn my own brain against me. And then I'd start doubting myself that I even exist. But PB... PB, get him. PB, get him. PB, get him. Gaslighting me live. See? PB's on my side. It's just me and PB against the world. Me and PB are cloak and dagger. I'm dagger. Unbelievable, dude. I'm in there, like, he's just, like, chatting stuff, and I was like, oh, it's just this, bro. And he's like, well, thanks for spoiling. And I'm like, what? Huh? And then I'm watching him play it more and more, and he doesn't know anything about the fucking game. I'm sitting there the whole time, like, oh my god, he doesn't know anything. And now I do feel like an asshole. Because he's been lying to me all these years. And now I said something that wasn't a spoiler, but it was like, it was just like, do you remember this bit from the original game? And he was like, no. Like one of the most famous major elements though of the original game, but without words. It was just a picture. So it didn't ruin anything or anything. It didn't do anything. It didn't spoil or ruin the game in any way, but it did as it peeled back a layer of his skin, and underneath a reptilian. I looked at him and was like, wait a second, what? And he blinked sideways. And I was like, you motherfucker, you've been lying this whole time. I thought you were a Final Fantasy fan. You're just a guy that played it in 1997. That's everyone, by the way. Even normies did that. I watched a whole 2.5 hour podcast the other day on Final Fantasy. And it was even for me, it was hard to watch because it was so hyper focus Just full, like the type of shit that Maya watches when he's like, you know what? Today I've decided I'm interested in the Sphinx. And he's just into the Sphinx for 3 weeks. It was one of those. And I can't actually do it because I don't actually have the hyperfixation or special interest thing. But the closest thing I have to a special interest is probably Final Fantasy VII. And even I was sat there going, I don't care about this game this much. It was interesting, but my God. There was also a fucking, there's a like a documentary thing that I do want to watch that does seem, what was it called though? I put it down somewhere. Where did I fucking save this thing? Legendary Games Chronicles Final Fantasy. And it's a 27-minute like documentary about the boys, all the boys that made the games, I think. All the kings. Is what it's called.
Sakaguchi Hironobu is one of Japan's most famous game creators.
Legend. Absolute fucking B. This is the guy. That's him. That's who we have to thank. By the way, so this is from a game series called Final Fantasy Whack. You've not heard of it, but Jesus Christ. I was gobsmacked watching him play it. I couldn't believe it. Dude, Leah, it's the same thing. When I first met Leah, we were casting for Mistlight. This man gatekeeping fun. No, I want you to play it. Now I want you to play it properly, like all of them, and like fucking play them. I don't know. You've never played them. If I'd known that you never played them, it would be different. You've made out to me like you know everything about Final Fantasy. I don't know what I've said over the years that has spoiled the best games on the planet for you. Leah, we were casting for Mistlight. So I didn't know Leah before she was cast in Mistlight. And there was a short list of 3 streamers, I think, that were introduced to me who were 3 people that I didn't know. Another streamer introduced me these 3 streamers. And they were like, these are 3 people that are really cool people. They're interested. They want to play D&D and stuff. They're good streamers. Do you want to, speak to them or whatever? So I was like, yeah, sure. I spoke to 2 of them. And one of them was Leah. That's how we all met Leah. Weirdly enough. That's how she became one of our little gang. Was through literally just casting Mistlight. So when we were casting Mistlight, I was like, hey, PB, check out this chick. And so you go on Leah's like profiles and stuff, and she has like a Chocobo and a Tonberry and stuff. And we were like, oh, she's into Final Fantasy? I was like, she's in. She's going to love this. She's going to love Mistlight so much. Sure hope it doesn't get fucking cancelled early. She's going to, I'm sure hope that doesn't spoil her entire fucking experience. So I'm like, we were going through her Instagram like, oh my god, she's into Final Fantasy, and we're like, that's the one, because she doesn't realize she's about to be in a weird Final Fantasy game. So we're like, yeah, come over. So she plays in Mistlight. We all get to know her. She becomes one of our good friends, and then I'm in there, dude, and she's playing Crisis Core, and I'm watching her play the ending. If anyone has the clip, please send it to me so I can save it forever. I'll put it in the folder. Now, I don't want to spoil Crisis Core for Wax Steven, who's never played any of the Final Fantasy games, apparently. But the ending of Crisis Core is brutal. It's genuinely so horrible. It's so sad. If you're into the game, it's like one of the saddest fucking things. It's just horrible. It's just genuinely... it will destroy you. Sobbing, crying. I played it on a PSP, and I was like, inconsolable. I tune into the ending because I see Leah's at the ending. I'm like, oh fuck! It's like she's like 5 minutes away from it. I'm like, fuck yeah, here we go. I just caught it by pure chance. I was like, I wonder where she is in Advent Children in Crisis Core. Jump in. She's in it. She's at the point. I link it to PP. I'm like, here it comes, dude. This is going to be crazy. Let's see how our new friend, Leah, reacts to one of the most gut-wrenching, heart-wrenching, wrench-wrenching endings to a video game. And we tune in, and she's cackling, laughing. Maniacal laughter. And ever since that day, I ain't trusted that bitch. I ain't trusted that bitch ever again, dude. I ain't trust that bitch. Where is she? She's... What? A psychopath. Unable to feel emotion. Elmo. Unable to feel emotions. Who laughs at the end of... How can you laugh at the end of Crisis Core? What the fuck? Anyway, that's how I feel about Wax Steven now. These posers. Posers! Final Fantasy posers. I am gatekeeping now. Final Fantasy community is one of the best communities in the world as well. Like, I feel like Final Fantasy people don't gatekeep Final Fantasy. They like want you to play it most of the time. People are like, come and play this. You want to be playing this, trust me. And I think that comes from literally the same place as to how I got into it. It could be projection, but I don't think it is. I think it's that we were all playing shit like fucking FIFA and Gran Turismo, you know? And it's like, it's all good. They're fine games, but then you play a game when you're a teenager or whatever that is just so unbelievable. You're watching it like, this is actual creation. This is true art. I can't believe that this has got everything. It's got everything in it. It's incredible. I didn't know this was possible. And you wanted to be like, hey guys, you know that you're playing the worst game ever. Come and play this. That game is so shit. They're like really good games. They're called Final Fantasy. I know what you're thinking, but just try it because it is the best game ever. This is crazy. I feel like that happened to a lot of the Final Fantasy people, which is why the community isn't like really toxic and annoying like Minecraft or whatever. Or like K-pop fandom. Just a gatekeeping horror zone. And, but in this one case, well, this is just, I've been lied to by one of my closest friends for several years, and I've just discovered that. So, just quietly, just subtly lying to me for years. Whenever I'm like, oh, have you ever played Final Fantasy? Wax like, yeah, I love it. I wonder he didn't know how to say the word Quaestis. He's never played Final Fantasy VIII. This bastard. Have you played Final Fantasy 1 through 6? I've played all of them. I haven't played the like Mystic Quest or whatever. Like there's a bunch of offshoots. I've never played Chocobo Racing. And I've only played Final Fantasy 1, 2, 3, and 5 once. 1 is really good. It's just really old. Same with 2. I don't even know which one is 3. Which one's 3? Because it could be 2 that I'm thinking of. One of them I didn't enjoy as much. 4 is amazing. 4 I've played through twice. I tried doing the After Years or whatever it's called. That's long as shit. Final Fantasy 4. FF4. How long to beat? 20 hours. Okay. FF4 After Years. Is that what it's called? 35 hours. Maybe it isn't that long. It's long when you play it immediately after 4, which is what I tried to do. I just didn't give a shit. I didn't give a shit about anything that happened in the after years. And to play 35 hours of something that you don't care about is rough. I think I could do it. This is what I mean. I would love to be... What I would love to do is I want to play the pixel remasters and the 3D ones. The ones that look like they were made on DS, made for DS. That are on Steam. I want to play those on stream. Some of them are voice acted, which I just think would make it a more interesting stream game. But I'm not allowed. So there is part of me that longs for the day when I can truly retire this channel. It might be soon. I have a feeling. I don't know how much longer I can doggy paddle this fucking stream. So it might just be that I fucking accept it and we go straight in and start playing Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. Tactics is another long fucking grueling one, but it is one of the best stories I've ever fucking read, because you read it. It's one of the best stories I've ever fucking seen. It's another one where the ending, I'm just like, that is the ending that I was going for. I was kind of going for that kind of an ending with Cura, in a way. I've always wanted to do an ending like that, is probably what I should say, because it isn't anything like the ending to Cura, but it's kind of hard not to spoil Cura. No one cares really, do they? Maybe I could talk about it. I don't know what the rules are. Like Steven's going to tell me off if I spoil any more stuff for him today. He'll tell you he's watched Cura, he hasn't seen any of it. Liar. Lied to us all for years. Ever played Dragon Quest? No. I really want to play Dragon Quest. I want to play Breath of Fire. I've wanted to play Breath of Fire since I was about 16. What was the moment you realized? Did you say an insane spoiler? I'll show you it. I'll show you it. Like, he... Oh, what? Oh, I can't. Why can't I print screen this? I will literally show you the message I sent to him. Well, I would like to. I would like to, but my computer doesn't work anymore. Legends of Dragoon, I really want to play. I'd like to play Vagrant Story as well. I tried playing it once a very long time ago, and just like, I don't know why. I think I couldn't get into it because I was like really busy. You know when you're really busy and you're like, I ain't got time to learn a new game. I'm just going to fucking load up COD again. Alright, Wax Steven. Can I print screen you now? No. Why can't I print screen this? Discord is hiding itself when I try and print screen. Is that a setting I can turn off? Don't spoiler me. Haven't seen it yet. On Cura? Okay. Did you play War of the Lions remake of FF? Why are you just listing off every Final Fantasy game to me? You're such a weird chatter, Plasma Shade. What are you trying? What's the actual question? Or are you just going to list every single game ever made and ask me if I've played it until we get through 1 billion games this stream? A real question in here. This is why I can't have children. Because they'd be like, Dad, what is a circle? And I'd be like, how do you fucking not know what a circle is? Grow up. I can't have kids. I'm so impatient. Dad, what is a square? Oh, fuck this, dude. Fuck. Fuck off. Fuck off. Transform into my own father in real time. I get it. I'll be like, Dad, I call him up. Father, it's me, your son. I haven't seen you in 25 years. I get it. I'm sorry. That's how I call people, by the way. I grab the phone like this. Like it's a stamp. I'm just wondering. Do you understand why I said what I said? I know you struggle. I'm not attacking you. It feels and looks like I am. But believe it or not, I'm not. Listing off every game. Imagine you bring up ChatGPT. What is every single game in the world ever made? And then you just start going down that list in the chat room. Have you played the first game ever, you know? What's the first list of all video games ever? There's going to be a numbered game, isn't there? The Universal Video Games list. There's only 162,000 video games. I feel like I have more than that in my Steam library. The top 100 video games of all time. What's number one? It better be Final Fantasy VII. I don't see Final Fantasy VII in the top 10. I'm going to walk outside and kill someone. No way. There's no way this is the best game of all time. No, Nintendo IGN person. Oh my god, put a Nintendo person in the Nintendo cult. The Nintendo cult! Nintendo cult! Can't put someone who's in the Nintendo... That person who wrote this has a fucking Triforce tattoo. The Nintendo cultists. IGN, do not put Nintendo cultists in charge of these lists. Fuck my life. Oh my god! That is insane. Disco Elysium. Fuck. So 11. Jesus Christ. Nintendo cultists are fucking something else, man. That is insane, dude. Oh my god. Yes. 24. Chrono Trigger? Chrono Trigger above Final Fantasy VII? No. Chrono Trigger is very close to a perfect game, but... Oh, how are they judging it? I'm not getting into this. Chrono Trigger is 8 hours long and linear. And all people do is complain.
Games is linear. Final Fantasy 13's no good because it's linear.
It's Chrono Trigger is the most linear game. It doesn't have any side quests. And yes, Plasma Shade, I have played Chrono Cross. Chrono Trigger or Secret of Mana? I don't know. I've never played Secret of Mana, but because I've played Chrono Trigger and I love it the most ever, despite my attack of it just then, it makes me want to play Secret of Mana. I haven't played many other JRPGs because I've never had time. When I was young, it was quite hard to get video games, right? Remember when you were young? Remember when we were young, I should say. People in their late 30s, early 40s. And getting games was annoying. And eventually I got a chipped PlayStation, but the only games I could get were games that were being sold by the people in my town, which means it was just shit like fucking... There were no JRPGs. I got Metal Gear Solid. I got Final Fantasy VII by pure chance. There was my mum's boyfriend. My mum and dad split up, and then pretty quickly my mum was like, "This guy, move in," and he was cool as shit, and he was into games and shit, and he was like, "I bought this game. I don't want it. It's trash," and gave it to me, and it was Final Fantasy VII because he was into racing games, and I was like, "I'll take any free game," you know, poor child life. You're like, are you serious? A free game? I don't care what it is. I'll play it for the rest of my life. Little did I know. But it was really hard for me to get JRPGs. One, I didn't know what any of them were. I didn't know what to search, you know? And the internet wasn't that good. So it was really hard to, everything was word of mouth back then. And I didn't know anyone that had ever played a JRPG. I literally didn't meet someone who had played a JRPG until I was in my late teens. Maybe, yeah. The only other person I knew was a guy that I lived with him. We owned the Crack Den together. And his favorite game is Final Fantasy VIII. And he's the only other person I had met who had played Final Fantasy games. And even he and I didn't have a great knowledge of it. We were both just Final Fantasy kids. And it wasn't until I was like a good bit older and the internet was a bit better that I could look up other games and stuff. And then when I had my own money and stuff, I was spending it on drugs. So I missed a bunch of time. And then by the time I came back around to gaming and stuff, I was kind of just in like a COD era because everyone that I was playing games with was playing COD, and I was slightly less interested in playing JRPGs unless a Final Fantasy dropped. I remember when like Final Fantasy 12 dropped and 13 because it was around that era. 13-2. I'm trying to like carbon date them to remember what years this was. And So I just missed out on a lot of JRPGs, and by the time I had my own money and I had my own like shit going on, I just didn't play. I had no interest in playing other stuff, and then I got a PC, and now and then I started streaming. So you're caught up. That's been my whole life. I just didn't dedicate time to other JRPGs because I knew that one day I would. I was like, one day when I'm old, these will be the best games ever to sit and play. That's all I'm gonna do, and it's still my plan. It's retirement plan. It's retirement streamer plan. But I just never really had the chance to play them. When I was like really crack addicted, when I was in my like mid-teens, I just didn't have any access to any of them. And the only time I did buy one would be a Final Fantasy game. I'm just like a Final Fantasy hardcore fanboy. I'm like borderline one of those Nintendo cult people. Do you guys get it when I say that Nintendo cult thing? Does anyone else? Do you guys agree with me? Because I feel like a crazy person. Like I'm the only person who sees this. But there's something about people that are like way into Nintendo games. They're all like, there's something about that, right? What is that? No one else has that. All of us PS1 kids didn't have that. And we can dip into Nintendo games and enjoy them fine. But there is something about like Nintendo people where they become like really culty about it. It's fucking weird, man. That's for sure Nintendo cult guy, isn't it? They put one in charge of that list. God damn it. Have you ever kissed yourself in the mirror? Good first time chat. Almost definitely not. I'm trying to think of any reason I would have done. But no, I rarely even look at myself in a mirror. So I can't imagine anything worse than having to kiss me. Let alone me having to kiss me. Then also just kissing like a grimy mirror. No. Disgusting. Horrific. I can. Okay. Is it kissing you? Is that what you're gonna say? It's you looking in a mirror. Ew. Thanks, Toodle. Me. I can't imagine anything worse than having to give me a little smooch. Toodle. Just projectile vomited all over the floor. No, it's all right, Toodle. It's all good. I've told you before, okay? I can handle it, all right, guys? Okay, water off a duck's back. I've been doing this a long time. You guys can say whatever you want to me in the chat room, and it doesn't. The barbs don't stick, so it doesn't affect me. It's all good. Dude, I can't believe Wax Steven lied to us, man. This is almost as bad as when I could have spoiled him so much worse, by the way. I'm actually really fucking glad that I didn't spoil him on anything. God, imagine, like there was some stuff I was going to type that I was like, this isn't a spoiler, this is just knowledge that you know. I remember telling Moguls the entire ending of Dragon Age Inquisition, and she was like, I haven't played it yet, I'm playing it right now, I'm at the beginning. And I was like, what the fuck? You just told me you were playing Veilguard. And she was like, yeah, I started playing Veilguard. And then decided to go back and play Dragon Age Inquisition. And I was like, oh my god. I just told her the ending of Inquisition. And like, the sickness I felt in me. Right, I was like, this is it. See you. See you guys. I'm out. Like, it was so bad. And then she was like, it's all good. Everything you just said, I already knew. And I was like, oh, fuck. It doesn't make me feel that much better, but it does make me feel better. Because I knew all of it, and also when I put on the start of Veilguard, it tells you all of that at the beginning. And I was like, oh, Jesus Christ. That could have been me and Whack last night. I want to give you all you guys my entire conversation. If I can find the logs, the receipts for every conversation I'd ever had with Wax Steven, including verbal ones, and you could just listen to the playback, you too would believe that he had Final Fantasy VII knowledge. I swear, it is it was one of the most confusing revelations I had last night. I was like, wait, what? He doesn't know anything about Final Fantasy VII? What the fuck? I swear to God, he's been telling me it's like one of his favorite games. I swear to God, we've had like conversations about it. Like good ones, like long, proper conversation. I swear this is a recurring thing that I've brought up with Whack over the years. And it was just, you know those like horrible moments where you're just like, I don't know if anything's real anymore. You know? And you're like having to check, you're like checking you're like trying to remember every conversation you've ever had with someone. Because you're like, but you can't because your brain's destroyed. And you're like, He's a Tifa stan. He's a Jessie stan, but a Tifa stan. And he doesn't like Aerith. But the reason he doesn't like Aerith is the same reason he can't watch kill cams on Marvel Rivals or whatever. It's some deep-seated therapy thing that he needs. For sure. You know when you're like, that's a reaction that is wrong, but not wrong like, oh, I don't agree with you, this is my opinion. But like you're having some sort of weird reaction here that is you're essentially triggered by something. There is something in you that is having an emotional reaction to this that you should look at. You need therapy. And that is Whack when it comes to Aerith for some reason. He sees Aerith, who's just a nice girl. Just one of the sweetest characters. Yeah, she's one of those anime... I know that he doesn't like the anime type that she is. Those like sweet, super sweet, sickly sweet girls who are like flower girls and they're super clean. And, you know, I get that he doesn't like that kind of anime trope because that's what she is. But there's something else in there. I know there is. I know full well that there was a reaction there where I was like, oh, that's therapy. That's therapy. He needs therapy. And then also, we were playing Marvel Rivals. We played Marvel Rivals, and if he sees his own kill cam, like when he gets killed, when you die in almost every game that's an online FPS thing, it shows you how you died, right? You just see the other person's perspective and how they killed you. I skip through them as well. But when he sees them, he gets fucking crazy angry. He starts like smashing his computer up and spitting and shit. And it's therapy. It is therapy reaction. I don't know how else to describe it. I have plenty of them as well. I'm not throwing stones in this glass house, by the way. I don't think I've ever had a conversation with another human where I didn't come out of it like therapy. That was a therapy reaction. But those are two of Whack's for sure. Something in there, something wrong with you. Marvel Rivals kill cam. Therapy. Figure it out. Reverse engineer that feeling. What is this? What is this? What is this? Oh, I'm scared of flowers. You know, whatever it is. Reverse engineer. Hockey player anger. Reverse engineer Aerith. But yeah, no, it was fucking weird, man. Really weird watching him stream that game. We've done an hour on this. And I'm like, yeah, you need therapy. This is weird, man. It's just so weird when you're like, I swear to God, I thought that Whack was like a Final Fantasy VII fan. Like, I thought it was a thing. But he's just he is. He's played Final Fantasy VII 20 years ago, and then he played the remake when it came out. So I think that's probably where my wires got crossed. Because when the remake came out, he was excited, and then he played it and he was enjoying the nostalgia feeling, which you would have either way, right? You would have it whether you played it 20 years ago or whether you played it every day for the rest of your life. So I guess maybe I just conflated those two things. But he's not a Final Fantasy VII fan. He's just a guy. Just a guy! Crazy. You're always calling me Aerith in that regard, so it's hilarious to me that he hates her so much. Well, the reason he dislikes Aerith is that in the first game, in the first remake, she's wearing a white dress and walks through the slums and it doesn't get dirty. Which is exactly the same criticism he has for Final Fantasy XVI. It's such an insane reason to dislike a person's personality. The reason he doesn't like Final Fantasy 16, by the way, is because it didn't run on his computer. That's why he was like 7 out of 10. Maybe a 6.5, to be honest. Dude, you played it on an iPhone. What did you expect? Playing it on his iPad, you know? This game sucks. The game doesn't suck. Your iPad sucks. His criticism, I remember it, dude, because it stuck with me. His criticism, why he hates Aerith so much, is that she didn't get dirty in the slums. Right? You can't lie to me. That's what you said. So the reason, that's why he doesn't like her. But I think he also elaborated a bit and said that, because he's right, there's an anime trope. They're all anime tropes because it's an anime. There's an anime trope of that kind of, I don't know what that kind of character is called, but it is that, whatever that super sickly, nice, friendly flower girl, super clean character trope in anime is. It's called something. I think he just hates that character trope as well, which is what fed into it. But there's a third element in there as well, for sure. First girlfriend or something. I bet if we saw his first girlfriend, it would just be Aerith. The legit reason I hate her so much is because of my roommate from college. Yeah, was literally in love with her. Wait, hang on. Oh, your roommate in college was in love with Aerith and wouldn't shut the fuck. I thought I'd nailed. I was like, what the fuck? I thought you were saying you were in love with your roommate in college and she was Aerith. I was about to fucking lose my mind. No, your roommate in college was in love with her and wouldn't shut the fuck up about her all the time, to the point he would actually try to get with women based on their similarity to her. Even that ain't enough to get you fucking pissed off about a video game character. Even that's just like, I knew this guy that was annoying. Whack turned that into a trauma somehow in his brain. That's crazy, dude. Again, I'm not saying I'm not crazy, and I've got things that are just as more insane. I'm definitely more insane than Whack. I've got way more of these things. We're just highlighting one of Whack's right now, but for every one of these things that Whack has, I have like 6. So, just so I just want everyone to know I'm not like But this is for sure something that you need to take to a therapist. Yeah, Disney princess type stuff, yeah. Who's your favorite Disney princess? Meg from Hercules? Is that the only one you can even stomach? Is there any other ones that are like not annoying like Aerith style? She got dirty, but he wouldn't know that because he didn't play Crisis Core. Jasmine? Yeah, she's actually one of the Disney princesses who's not very princessy, is she? She's just out there. She's got a fucking lion as a pet, and she's just out there killing people in the streets immediately with Aladdin. Act 1, Scene 1, instantly. Brave? We're not... It's too old, Gary. None of us know what Brave is. Alright. She's 14. Alright, Jesus. No one was saying that Whack once... just picking it. It was just a harmless picking. Okay, Ratch? Ratch is fucking Elmoing immediately. Ratch just called the police. Actually, it's a pet tiger. Actually, when you said it was a lion, even though we all know full well that you know it's a tiger and you said lion, because either you went for the word first, or maybe you were just drawing attention to making it a little joke. This is kind of funny to get it wrong, isn't it? I just want to let you know something very quickly, that you were actually factually incorrect for your joke there, so your joke is actually null and void, and I take back all of the laughter from the chat. It was actually, you said lion, and it's actually a tiger. Does it affect the joke or anything you said in any way whatsoever? No? Well, I've told you anyway. Thank you very much. What would we do without you, JJ? What would we fucking do? How would I have ever known that my joke, which remains exactly the same joke, actually slightly less funny, to be honest. I watched the entirety of Crisis Core scenes on YouTube and streams, but I absolutely couldn't deal with the slot machine crap to actually play it. The end was very sad, and Zack was great. All the other characters were annoying as fuck. It's hard to be friends with this guy sometimes. It's hard. He is Italian though. It's that Italian critic thing that we were saying yesterday. Put it on a t-shirt. No, I never want to ever read that again. I never ever want to read that again. I'm going to pretend that didn't happen. And I also just have to continue living my life in this alternate reality where Whack isn't a Final Fantasy VII fan. PB, am I crazy? For real though? Like... Yoda. When Order 66. I'm in an alternate reality. Like, just things just keep diverting from the fucking original timeline. 100%. Not just like played it, though. Because he's played it. He played 7 in 1997 and that was it. And then he just didn't play it again. Didn't play Crisis Core. I want it to drive you more insane during the playthrough today. Well, it doesn't drive me insane now. It was the revelation of the, like, coming to the revelation that don't know anything about Final Fantasy VII. You're just a new player. You might as well literally just be the like what Orcish did. Orcish sort of had a vague idea of what Final Fantasy VII was, and then he went through and played them properly and got into it for the first time, and he did all of them in order and everything, right? Like that. That's what you are. And this whole time, every reference just went straight over his head. He's like, Ruby whipping? Yeah, I suppose that'd be fine, but wouldn't it break? You gave us a ruby weapon? Oh, we're going to fight it. Well, who's holding the weapon? What? It's a dragon thing under the sand? Well, why is it called ruby weapon? Oh, you've got others? Oh, this is a reference to something? I don't know what you're talking about right now. Like, what the fuck? Me and PB looking at each other across the table. Does he not know what ruby weapon is? You played with Final Fantasy VII 3 times? You got Knights of the Round? If you ask me the order in which anything happens, so you just played it like a video game and didn't enjoy the story. You're just a normal person. He's just a PB, who is this person? I can't do this anymore. I'm not in my own reality. Who is that? Who is that standing behind me? That is not Wax Statement. Who the fuck is this? Dude, this is so scary when this happens. You know what I love is when people do this to me in the chat room. Sometimes people in the chat room, they're like really nice for like 6 years, and they're like 6 years subscriber, and then they just come in one day and they're like, fuck you, fuck everything, fuck 2 genders, and there's something, and you're like, what the fuck, this person's gone crazy. On a scale of 1 to Sephiroth, how betrayed do you feel? I don't feel betrayed even slightly. I just feel like I've ended up in a different timeline. We've shifted off of the original timeline. Yeah, I would die for Whack. I'd kill people for him. It's just that in the original timeline that I come from, Whack knew stuff about Final Fantasy VII, and now he's just one of those people. I remember talking, I remember being, I'll tell you something I got triggered out about once. I played Final Fantasy VII and I was like, that was fucking incredible. The story, the pacing, the twists, like that was insane. Like the game was fun, the soundtrack is amazing, but like the way that thing is like pulling you through this incredible storyline, I've never experienced anything like it. The atmosphere was electric, right? And then this person I was talking to was like, oh, I played Final Fantasy VII, and I was like, that was when I was like, oh my god, yeah, it's like the best game ever. And he was like, yeah, I didn't really like it that much. And I was like, fuck, really? And I was like, there must be better games. There wasn't. And he was like, yeah, well, the thing, I don't understand. The thing is, some of the mechanics were a little bit janky. And it like got a little glitchy at points. And also there were like lots of these weird, like, and he just went into the mechanics of the game. And I was like, who cares about who cares about the mechanics of this game? And honestly, I think the mechanics of the game are fine. Like all of the gameplay. But like, who gives a shit about, did you read a word that came up on the screen? And they were like, nah, just skip through everything. You know? There were like 6 dudes holding me back at that point. I was like, let me at him! Let go of me, I'll have him! I'll kill him, I'll ever see you around these parts again! Why are you playing it then? Fucking play Stellaris. What are you doing? Play fucking NHL 1996. The fuck are you playing this for? It's in for you. The fuck out of here. The Sephiroth voice actor throws me for a loop. Insane. I think he does a fine job. The only reason you don't like it is because he plays Superman. I'll tell you why he's the best voice actor for Superman. For Sephiroth. Is because he has to say the word, I have come, a lot. He has to say the phrase, I'm coming. I have come. I know what I'm doing, by the way, and I know you're clipping all of these. And he has to do that all the time. He is able to deliver that line without it sounding like what you think it sounds like. Without activating the part of my brain that is a 13-year-old that's like,
Nah, he said coming.
don't believe me? Away you go. Restart the game. He absolutely smashes the ability to do that. And that makes him the best voice actor on the planet. I don't know. I don't think they're all that great though. The voice actors, like they do a good job, but they're not like. I just couldn't care less about these nitpicking things. Basically, what it comes down to is this: you suck, and you lied to me for years. Okay, nitpicking at these times. Aer's boots didn't get dirty. Sephiroth's voice actor is not quite exactly perfect, even though I don't even know what he should sound like because I've never played the game. The nitpicking, it's not for you. Okay? How about that? It's not for you. It's for real people who played the real game in the original timeline. Fuck. God. Damn it. Dude, I'm seriously gonna. I will let, if you don't watch what you're saying, I'm gonna tell PB about this. I'm alone in this world. I'm just gonna play Rimworld. I'm not doing this anymore with you people. Not even my friends are real. Is this the Rimworld intro? Probably not, huh? It's not even playing music.
When you dream of cozy life, when you watch too much anime, when you want to change your life and your outfit to infinity and beyond, let's go stand together.
This is what Wax should be playing. Infinity Nikki. No story, pure gameplay. Turn off Rebirth tonight. Loads of shitty little nitpicky things you can get annoyed about. Well, the UI isn't quite... Who cares? Who cares about the UI? Did you see Cloud do that little look to the camera? I'm getting angry again. Guys, I'm getting angry again.
your style away from depression.
Is this your last episode? Yeah. I think I'm going to play nothing but JRPGs. I also love Cult of the Lamb. That seems like an appropriate game to play. A game I hated. Me and Whack, the opposite. How are we so opposite on everything but get on so well? How's it possible? It's because it's games. It's games we are not the same on, isn't it? The way we play games and the games we play, opposite humans. Completely opposite humans. Everything else. If me and Whack just have a conversation about like pooping, you know in Assassin's Creed when it does the 100% synchronization, we have the exact same opinion on pooping. What is that opinion? I don't know, but I know that it's the same. But when it comes to games, I don't know how you can watch my stream as much as you do. Because it must be almost impossible for you to sit and tolerate the way I play these games. Let's play one.
And I'd give up forever to touch you, 'cause I know that you feel me somehow. You're the closest to heaven that I'll ever be, and I don't wanna go home right now. And all I can taste is this moment, and all I can breathe is your life. And sooner or later it's over. I just don't wanna miss you at night. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. And I don't want the world to see me, I just want you to know who I am.
It's time. Time for another little rim. I have no idea what we were doing, because it's been 2 weeks. Did I play it last week? No, I took Friday off last week because I was dying. Oh, everyone died and everything went wrong, and now we have a person called Table who's here. I remember. What a horrible timeline we live in this game. So everyone got kidnapped, didn't they? They're not dead. Who died? Tifa. That's a character from Final Fantasy VII, by the way. Whack Tifa. Big Esther died. And everyone else got kidnapped. It hasn't come up with an option for me to reclaim them, huh? When I first joined Tablesware, Jay was telling stories about sending ball pics. Oh, you didn't get one? He would send me one every day, and I would take it into Photoshop and then find some anime eyes.png and put them on the picture and send it back to him. Is that the same character from Dirge of Cerberus? Look, if you hadn't played Dirge of Cerberus, I would accept it. But if you said to me yesterday, before I watched that stream, has Wax Steven played Dirge of Cerberus, I would have said 100% yes. By the way. And since we're attacking Wax Steven, since we're deep in this, he pulled what I call a reverse orcish as well. A bunch of people donated to give him a burger, And he just kept it. Didn't have a burger. He did a reverse Orcish. It was making me laugh so much. Orcish, he'll be like, oh guys, oh I need money so much. I need a surgery. I need an emergency surgery. My legs have fallen off. Oh, I'm going to be dead in 10 minutes if you don't give me some money. And everyone's like, oh, here's some money towards your surgery. And then 20 minutes later, he's like, I'll be back in a second. I'm just going to go no cam. You're like, what are you doing, Orcish? What are you doing? He's like, oh, I'm just eating a burger that I ordered with that money. Wait, you said it was for a fucking surgery? What the fuck? Whack pulled a little reverso uno with, and the reason I'm bringing it up is not just actually to attack him, but another psychotic therapy situation. Because he went, I haven't got any food ready or anything, and I'm in the middle of a stream, so obviously I don't want to stop streaming, because there's nothing worse than like going AFK in a stream. You just, oh, you want to lose half your numbers? Stand up and go off screen for longer than 5 seconds. No one wants to do it. Every streamer accepts that they need to order food. That's the rules. And he went, I can't do it. There's a good pizza place down the street, but if I order the food and have to pay the delivery charge, I will take my own life. And we were like, what the fuck is wrong with him? It's triggered at having to pay a delivery fee. But like, that's the point. You're on a stream. You can't go and pick it up. This guy needs therapy. Hey, tonight, I want everyone to go to Wax Steven's stream and give him money. And then write in the message with the donation. Here's $10, here's $20, here's $500. Give him whatever money you can. Okay? And I want you to write in the message for therapy. Mans needs therapy. Also, Whack, this is a song from Final Fantasy VIII, which is a Final Fantasy game that came out after Final Fantasy VII. If you're interested, I can tell you more about it, but I wouldn't want to spoil it. I need to go to the dentist for the 3rd time this week. Why is he going to the dentist every day? He doesn't even need dental work. I'm going to buy a therapy burrito when I go grocery shopping. Hope it works. I got it. I got that therapy right here. He's got like a burrito, and then he just gets some of that cake icing sugar, but writes the word therapy on it. Bring it to the lunch break for non-canon tonight. God, I'm so glad I didn't do that Final Fantasy VII episode of non-canon I was going to do, and I'm not kidding. The way I would have absolutely spoiled the fucking fuck out of that game, by the way, if I had done that. There was for real going to be an episode, by the way, where I sort of changed it up and did it in the Spellwind one. But I was going to open an episode where, because I was like, all 3 of us are Final Fantasy VII fans. So it would be really cool if they start out on the top of a fucking train. And I was like, the 2 of you fucking land and appear.
Here we go. I hope you're hungry for nothing.
Not the sound effect I thought it was going to be. You appear on top of a train. The train is moving through series of consecutive rings, but slowing down as it comes to the center of a very dingy, sort of fucking dystopian, futuristic looking city with these huge pipes that are spitting out this green energy. And as you pull into the station, that was when I was gonna have, you know, some fucking character, some sort of character, maybe, I don't know, one of those characters from that game, Final Fantasy VII, be like, get down here, Merc. So I was gonna do like an episode where you did the beginning of Final Fantasy VII. And then I was gonna pull some weird shit, and I'm really glad I didn't. Because lo and behold, would have been a spoiler. Major break wrist table. I've almost broken my wrist like 3 times the last couple of weeks. I am so frail and weak and pathetic at the moment. Now, is he on the... TikTok drug policy, please. Let's go, bruv. TikTok drug policy. Drink some of that tea. I set up a TikTok drug policy in the game a little while ago. Right, we really need like defense, so I'm trying to get gun turrets. Because we've been overrun so many times. Now I installed that mod, but I don't know if it's on. The one that lets them shoot at close range, which is pretty much exclusively the reason I keep losing the fights. What's wrong with you, bruv? Alright, Dean's gone. Marina's dead. Dean's my son and my friend. She gets a double. Prisoner died. Failed to convert table. Disturbed sleep. Nothing I can do about this, to be honest. She's probably going to freak out. That would have been sick. Yeah. Would have ruined Wax Stevens' experience of playing Final Fantasy VII, though. Bad I didn't. We'll have to do it during Non-Canon 2. Return of Return of Steven. Only 2 episodes of non-canon left. If that interests anyone. Or no one cares about it. Son, friend, and lover. My family. Someone in my family. Non-canon 2. Just a shill show. Boogaloo. Hey, Brad. Nobody gives a shit. I know, Gregory. Gregory Peck. I could have swore this is how you started the episode. I did. I started the Spellwind episode like that. Which is episode 3, maybe? Instead of doing Final Fantasy VII. One of the main reasons was that we unlocked the thing for 2 guests. And so when I went into it, that's why Maya is playing Barrett. Because it is the Final Fantasy episode. It's Final Fantasy VII Spellwind. Except that I just made Evervale into Midgar. Quack didn't get any of the references. He's gonna kill me, by the way. He is gonna kill me one day. And then the police are gonna be like, Mr. Steven, did you kill this man by strangulation, snapping his small, frail neck? And Wax's gonna be like, you're goddamn right I did. Hey team, here's an amplifier. And I'm gonna go, and then they're gonna go, do you plead guilty? I plead guilty. And they're like, and then someone's gonna slam open the door. A defense lawyer. Hold on just 1 second. Watch this VOD. And they're gonna show the VOD from today, and the judge is gonna be like, you're free to go, Mr. Steven. You're free to go. That guy deserves to be dead. Who's looking forward to subjective supplement review? Guys, who's looking forward to subjective supplement review? Next week. Major break. Table. What's your problem? Oh, you need to be converted as quickly as we can. 1 hour. And then we can convert this motherfucker. We have gun turrets now as well. What else do we need? Fire foam. Convert this motherfucker right now. Did it work? Certainty at 0%. Oh, healed him instantly. Changed his religion and he's immediately healed. He's got vegetarian meals though. Why was he eating the meat meals? Orcish syndrome. You're like, you don't have to feel bad, by the way. You can just stop doing all of the things that you do that make you feel bad. Why do I have any friends at all? They just need me to keep running table story shows. They must need me for something. I don't know what. I literally cannot fathom a reason that any of them keep me around. It's literally the only reason can be they need me for something. I don't know what. Dude. You're different though. The token funny guy. But it's roast funny. It's not worth it. No, because I'm roasting everyone all the time. You're just, I don't know, making stuff up. When Chechio was pregnant, someone dressed in a doctor's outfit with a big bottle of moisturizer showed up, finally. I think they're all pregnant. We have to sell them at winter again. I'm waiting for the missions to come up that are like... It's not what I wanted to do at all. There's the thing that shows you all the... It's here, isn't it? Did I miss the one that was like... Oh, Tifa died. Dean was kidnapped. But there was another person that got kidnapped. We never got the chance to find them. Where is... Oh, yeah, that's Tifa's death. Who was the other one? What was her name? Was Scarlet or something? Pure chaos! Deanson and Scarlet, yeah. The gut-wrenching repulsion that sentence gave me. The fear. I'll never understand why anyone ever wants to get pregnant. No problem, still pissed off about Dean. Dean! Sammy! Dean! What is this? Yeah, pregnancy is insane to me. The idea that you would willingly do that to yourself is crazy. I've needed a surgery on my leg since I was 14 years old. I will not willingly go to a hospital and have a surgery. But the idea of putting your body through 9 months of insane trauma, all that hormonal trauma and everything, and then this fucking thing rips its way out of your body, literally. You get all sewed up and you have to fucking, you know, survive this. And then you're like, ah, we'll do it again in a couple of years. Absolutely insane. I've heard that, like, basically women are, like, programmed, I guess, to basically forget how bad it was. It's like a biological thing. I don't know if this is just bullshit or not, but I heard someone saying it. That, like, their brains just fucking rewire the absolute horror of pregnancy to be, like, way less severe in their memory. So they're like, we can do that again, that'll be fine. And then go through it again. It's horrendous and traumatic. And then their brains rewire it. Which I guess means, I mean, that's not too bad, is it? This is from a game called Crisis Core, by the way. I'm sure none of you have played it. This is the best version of this song. I wish it was longer than a minute. I wonder if I could bring this into the Premiere music extender thing and make it, like, viably longer. It would just be a repeating part, but basic mech tech. Oh yeah, we need this. Let's do this. Get the little... Okay, she's freaking out. That's fine. She's hiding in her room, which is fine by me. That's better than, like, starting fires and shit. Now we have guns now. Guns. Lots of guns. This is 100 steel. And a couple of components. The components under... Oh, there. Where's steel? 400. Not great, but I think we need them pretty badly, so let's get at least one at each of the corners. And then we'll run some power to them as well. Oh, this is cool. This is cool. I think that'd be fine. It's a hormone? Wow, so it's legit? That's so crazy to me. Where's my... What is that hormone called? Give me it. I'll take your entire stock. Give me that for all of my shit that is fucking with my head every goddamn day. Inject it into my fucking eyeball if you need to. What is that hormone called? Can we fucking sell that shit? You'd make so much money. Normalize hormone? Oh, that trauma you had from when your vagina was absolutely obliterated by squirting a human out of it. Guess what? I think I'd like to do that again. It worked. Oh my god. Give me some. Give me some every fucking twice a year for each trauma that I experience every year. Hey, we're well, I should get one of those things that's like you circle it. We're 24 days in with no traumas, no accidents at work thing. My sister is pregnant, and I asked her if I could throw an alien chestburster themed baby shower. My sister had a horrible pregnancy. She almost died. I cannot believe she had a second child. And she's like, maybe we should have a third. And I'm like, you are an insane person. That's how I know it's like legit brainwashing power. Because she's like so traumatized by everything. Can Table do mining? Table, how are you at mining? We still have Jeb. Jeb's the miner. I just need a little more steel, I think. I'm not scared of the pain. Creating someone with half of my DNA, on the other hand. Oh, for me, it would be the pain and suffering and the insane, like, hormonal imbalance that happens. It might fix everything, though. Could be a kill or cure, couldn't it? What's wrong with your DNA? Nine months of medical anxiety. Yeah, but then you get brainwashed at the end of it. But maybe like a full hormonal change in my body would be good. Resolution anxiety, yeah. I mean, that's a lot of the reason I won't go and get surgeries and shit is because I just can't stand, like, your appointment is on March the 19th. And now, between now and March the 19th, it is quite literally, and I'm not kidding, the only thing I can think about. And in an uncomfortable way. And it's OCD. If you have real, legitimate OCD, not coloured pens in order OCD, you'll understand what that torment is. It's true torment. It's just fucking unbelievable. And it's just not worth it. Like, I might as well die, basically. It's just not worth being tormented in real time for that long. Like, if I said to you for 3 months you're going to be tortured, just think of like your worst type of torture. It'll basically be that for 3 months. You start to suddenly reconsider whether it's worth doing these things, whatever the thing is. And that's me. I just can't be fucked with it anymore. And so I know it's it reduces your life down in such a way you become a little hermit who's too afraid to do anything. But it's like, it's just the way it is. It's the way it is now. I've had to accept it. You can convert again. Give him another little conversion. Oh, he's already converted. Can you counsel yourself? No. Can you counsel him? Get rid of one of his traumas. I will never forget I shot a wedding and sat at a table with women talking candidly about it. Oh. The worst thing that happened to me, my ex was ripped for 10 weeks. I shat myself. Most excruciating pain. Yeah. 100%. No, Brad, you need a professional. I know I do. I just can't afford one. I'm desperate for therapy, but it's so expensive. I'm just like, I don't know how the fuck. It's just suffer and die. You can't afford it. Suffer and die. Just various medical problems. Plus, my mum has OCD. I'm not subjecting another generation to this. That's the thing, isn't it? You sort of hope, you're like, oh, I wouldn't be like my parents, but you probably would. That's what everyone thinks. That's what our parents thought. And then you just get whittled down by this fucking annoying child every day, whittling away at you until eventually you're like, oh, fucking just shut up. Stop playing with that fucking light. And you've done it. You've opened the floodgate. It is time. You have become the very thing you swore to destroy. What is this? Marble? Limestone. Limestone? I said it like a fucking Aussie, didn't I? What is that? Limestone? What I should do is build... I need to build an extension. We need to fix all this up. I just don't have the people. Everyone's left. Everyone's fucking been kidnapped. I used to think I was pregnant anytime I felt my stomach move when I was a child, and it would throw me into a dissociative state until I passed out from exhaustion. 18 years later, and I've been diagnosed with OCD. There it is. That's it, baby. A real one. Hey, there are 3 of us now, unless Dave's in here. That's it, baby. That's the fun. Quest active. This is not the quest I need. I don't need 77 plasteel. I need... my people back. I need to free my people. This is going to create an access point that I don't want. Need to start building an outer wall, maybe. Or I could build. I guess I could do a kill box. It's just hard because we're doing the ranch. So it's pretty hard to like funnel them. Like I'd have to build a wall like this, which is insane. I'll never understand why they gaslight themselves into thinking it's the best experience ever afterwards. Well, this is what we're talking about. It's there's a weird hormone that you can access that just conflates the love that you probably have for this child now and the experience of being a parent that a lot of people probably do find a lot of purpose and fulfillment from, with the experience of having the trauma of having an actual fucking baby. Which I think would be just horrendous. And I'm sure is. That they get the normalizer. They get the normalizer drug in their brain. The CIA put a chip in my brain. Fuck. We can't be doing this. Guys, we don't have the resources for this. Right, there's 2 here. They have bows. Is there any more? No. Might be okay. They're preparing, then attacking. Jeb and table. Actually, carry on. But don't go far. Honey? Honey, get inside. They're back.
Oh, Jeb. Please be careful. I just couldn't lose another person.
Don't worry, honey. Table's with us now. They took him, but I ain't gonna let him take you. They took her. What am I trying to do? Tell Honey to stay inside. Inside, Honey. Don't you leave. Because they're coming to get you.
Oh, Jeb.
This is it. Table, get your gun. We're gonna fight. Where are they? Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, they're here. Let's go, Jeb. Headshot master. Right, can I have both of you maybe attack the same person? Right. Where's this one going? Yeah, headshot master. Let's go, dude. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Shoot this bitch. Shoot him. Fucking let's go. Honey, it's safe. They're dead.
Oh, Jeb. Are you hurt?
We're not hurt, honey. One of them's still alive. We're gonna take him. We're gonna keep him as our prisoner, honey. Says is. Can we bury him? Do we have a space? No. But have you played Satisfactory? No, I've never played it. I've been vaguely interested in it. But the thing I like about this game is the storytelling. I think a lot of people come in here and they're like, oh, you like this game because you like build orders and micromanagement. You'll really like Satisfactory and Stellaris. But what I like about this game is the fact that it's a storyteller. It tells a story. That's the purpose of this game that everyone overlooks because they think it's just a mechanics colony management game. But I like the story that gets told throughout the thing, which is why I'm not like very good at this. The bit that pisses me off that I've seen with my brothers is that it's the baby they want. When that baby grows into a person with opinions and personality, the charm wears off and they'll only ever complain about them. Then talk about having another baby. When will you learn? That's everyone though. It's literally how it's the only thing I've ever seen from most parents. My sister's pretty good. My sister, when I watch my sister parent, I'm like, that is the result of just desperately not wanting to be our parents. And I'm like, that gives me confidence that that's what I would have been like as a parent as well. But yeah, but most people just are children themselves and don't know it. They just think they're adults because they've got a number on their page that says that they are a certain age. Right, I need you to do... Oh, none of you can do this. Can table do this? Darkside 7.0 trailer drops today. Yeah? What are you, what have you been playing? Are you still playing the Goblin? Is that why you changed your name to Kip Kip, so that you could be more recognizable from your Darkside character? You fucking absolute loser. Trying to fucking game the system. Little fucking socialite. Trying to suck off all the big streamers. Come over and watch your stream. Pathetic. Embarrassing. You're an embarrassment. Can't believe this quest hasn't come through. I'm like dreading it because I'm only going to be able to send... I'm going to have to send all of them. And then we're going to get raided. You know what we should do? Shooting target. Get them really good at fucking shooting. I've been playing Lawrence in the Navy. Wow. On whose ship do you serve? Venelis is pathetic. Hi Gabriel. How is the ranch doing? To be honest, terribly, because everyone's been fucking kidnapped. Kidnapped. Can you go and reassure table again? Thanks for the cash, Gabe. Partially, but also Mr. Kipling and Just Kipling are both taken. Really? What do you mean? In Darkside, there are two characters called Mr. Kipling and Kipling? It's annoying. I actively took steps to ensure I wouldn't have more kids after my daughters because I worried if I had children with someone else, me and my ADHD brain would focus more on the new children and have my girls feel neglected, and I want them to question whether I love and care about them. See, that sounds like a nice thing to do, but what he's neglected to tell us, by the way, is that he's never actually spoken to his original 2 children. He's never interacted with them once. Can you imagine? A politician. Wherever they are, he wishes them well. Could you imagine? Fucking crazy. Alright, what do you got to sell me? And sell all this crap. Got nothing. Nothing at all. I have 3 kids, all girls. Fuck, you do not. Oh no, you have kids? You gotta have another one, Serpent. You gotta offset the fact that Alexander's got 3. That is fucking devastating to hear. Devastating. Another one? Another... Oh god, there's loads of them. Is there any more? Sometimes they attack from multiple sides and I never check, and then they... Whenever I do, they fucking... Oh, do you know what? They're attacking while we have these people here. Maybe they'll help. If I go and like stand up here. We have honey go inside. Maybe, just maybe, these guys will help me. What do you got on you? Mace. Slate. What are they attacking? This side, of course. This one might get them. They're gonna break this. That's gonna fuck them up though. And they ran away. Alright, they're attacking him. Oh, here we go. They're in. This actually might be good for us. Avoid the fight. Oh, you can't. They're gonna fuck up this turret otherwise. Headshot master. Oh, they're fucking him up. They got guns. He's fleeing in panic by breaking my door down. Oh, fuck yes, dude. This is the best thing about being attacked when these people are here. Any of them alive? We've slaughtered all of them. Holy shit. Fuck yeah, boys. Thanks for the help, boys. Thanks for the help, boys. Where's the other stuff? There's more than 2, wasn't there? Where's the other dead guy? Oh, this guy. Is there only 3? Beautiful. Alright, we've got to get them bodies buried. We've got to get them bodies buried. It's chaos most of the time, but it's funny in some weird way. Horrific. Horrific to hear. I don't have the time or money to have kids right now. Too busy looking after 4 cats. How old are you? Between Serpent and myself, we have them outnumbered. Yeah, but there's another Alexander out there that needs to be offset by you, Greg. You need to be pulling your own parts. You can't just be working together. It's 1v1. No. Do this right now. With corpses lying around the settlement, they constantly look at them every day and get mood debuffs. You know what? You can stay up all night burying these guys. And then it will be all over. Made some chili last night just in case that fucking storm hits. And I'm not leaving the house for the next 3 days. Ireland got hit by a storm. Who's in Ireland? What is the storm called? Eowyn from Lord of the Rings. Sick, dude. Brutal one, right? It's bad. Ireland's close enough to us that I assume it will affect us in some way. I think it's pretty windy outside, but it doesn't look too bad right now. Alright, what do we need? Solar panels. I drove home over the river today and the wind was pushing my car from side to side. Oh, that's so scary. A friend in Scotland was telling me about it. You have friends in Scotland? I can't imagine an Italian person talking to a Scottish person. That's got to be fucking insane to witness. Those two accents. Oh my god, we have a prisoner that I forgot about. Careful shooter, tortured artist. I'm not having one. Release. We're in dire need of new people, but it's a no from me. Alright, let's rebuild these turrets. Oh my god. Click the turret, please. Thank you. Well, she's British living in Scotland. Well, Britain is Scotland. Britain is the whole thing. Britain is England, Wales, Scotland, and Northern Ireland. And it's Great Britain. Don't hear you calling it Great Italia. And we earned that fucking title. Thank you. Very much. Okay, meant from England. I know. I say it's... I fucking confuse it as well and I live here. Where is she from in England though? Because she from somewhere where she has a crazy accent anyway. You can hold a branded funeral for Latch. Who the fuck is Latch? Even though the body was lost. I don't know who Latch is. We have a grave for Latch. Latch Rosphere. they're from Cornwallis. It said you can do it even though the body was lost. Who is Latch? What did that first message say? You can hold a funeral for Latch even though the body was lost. To begin the funeral, select an empty grave to mourn Latch's past. Oh, I need an empty grave. Don't have any. We have a snow and ice warning, but it literally never snows here. Wait, where are you from again? I hate that I moved my camera, but it's too low now, isn't it? Hi. This is probably what happened to me. This is probably why it was like that before. It's still too high. Don't care. Oh, Devon. We're in Devonshire. No wonder you've got mental health problems. I would too if I sounded like this. You don't know who Latch is, but I want the mood buff, yeah. Begin interment of family for Latch. Then afterwards we're going to kill this. Please don't attack us, 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 please don't attack us. Kill it. Kill it. Cut that one a little close, didn't you, boys? What a great funeral it was for someone called Latch, who we've never met. Imagine if you had to hold funerals for people you didn't know, like jury service. Yeah, so Barbara, she's dead. Oh no. Who's Barbara? Who is that? Oh, you don't know him, but we will be holding a funeral tomorrow. If you want to go to that. No. Oh, sorry. You have to. It's a jury service one. Oh, for fuck's sake. Where? It's in Brazil. Fucking Christ. Tomorrow? Yes, you have to leave right now. I'm not even gonna... Okay. Jesus, God damn it. Who the fuck is Barbara? Oh no, not Melanie. I really like Melanie. You have to say a few words. Oh, I'll say a few fucking words for Barbara. Let me fucking tell you, I got a nice few select words for Barbara. I have. Is that concrete? We'll have that metal up. We'll have that metal up. There's the floor thing. Move all that metal. We'll have that. That's free metal. We can take that down the scrapyard. Take that down the scrapyard. £2.50. They weigh it up. If you don't cry, you get another one. Oh, I'd be fucked. I can't cry at funerals. It's too much for me and too like public. I just become masked. The Masked Singer, which has been ruined and spoiled for me. Why even bother watching it, you know? Can't believe it was spoiled. We gotta kill this wolf. Or it will kill Dave. Can't risk it killing Dave, can we? Little bits of metal, look. Little bits of steel. That's free steel, baby. Where's that wolf? Or as they say in random places, woof. Oh, it's already dying. Perfect. Downed and unconscious. Excellent. Fire upon the woof. Some places in America call it a woof. Have you noticed that? That thing's fucking strong as shit. What the fuck? Hunt the turkey, hunt the rabbits. We'll have all them guinea pigs. We've got to start stocking up for winter. We'll have all them tortoises. Now them gazelles I would like to get as well, but kill all these little things first. We'll stock up for winter, because it's currently September. Means we're going to have to go and sell all the horses that we bred this year, because they can't survive winter. We have to sell them and see what ones we can buy back. He is named Hippo Curbicum. Hippo Curbicum is such a great name. Are you kidding me? Anna! Rescue Anna. Quick. Tend to Anna. And then also preach some health. Can't. Convert Anna to our religion. Honey, I know you've been shot. I know you just landed in a transport crash, a transport pod crash. You came from outer space. It must have been real scary, honey, coming down. Done crashed onto the ground, exploded in fire, and metal and ash. But I'd like to tell you a little story while you're sitting there bleeding out in your bed.
Oh, God, please. Oh, God, do you have Glitter World medicine? What the fuck? You still build things out of wood? What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, Jesus, is that my ribs? Oh, fuck. God, could you stitch me up at least? Oh, God.
I want to tell you about the good word of our Lord Jesus Christ. Now, Jesus Christ also came down in a crashed transport pod from heaven. He done came down, crashed on this planet here, and started giving out bread and salmon to everyone. I think something like that. Or he turned fish into wine. He turned fish into wine for everyone that needed the fish. But he turned it into wine, I think. Something like that. Jeb is throwing a party. Everyone who goes will get a recreation boost. Anna joins. Anna is thankful that you rescued her. She has decided that she would rather stay than leave. Please don't be shit. Please don't be shit. Please don't be shit. Night Owl. Kind and delicate. I can handle kind. Kind is global certainty loss factor times 200%. Oh, she has a gene thing going on. We've got to figure out. She has fragile skin and bones, but she can't fight anyway. So we've got Honey too. Incapable of violence. Now she is a tribe child treehouse builder. Wait, she's even less. She's like the people from Final Fantasy 12. She's a night owl. We've got to give her the night owl treatment. Night owl hours. So firefight pay. What is she good at? Oh, fuck's sake. She's good at social, which is just in time to sell these horses, and plants, and animals, and medical. She could get good at medical and building. So let's put her on to not doctoring, childcare, basic, wardening, entertaining, handling. She can get good at it. Instruction, she can get good at it. Growing. You know what she can get? She can be our new plant cutter. Which means honey. Get on with other stuff instead. She can do hauling and cleaning. That's it. Okay, now we need to give her the night owl schedule. Sleep from 10 till 6. And you can do recreation before you go to bed. Cool. Now, you are still injured though. What's she doing? Putting on some clothes. Going in the pack. And then attending the party. Is honey not in the on a table? Yeah. I want everyone to attend the party and then I'm going to make her rest until she's healed. What's wrong with her? Oh, she's only a bit bruised. She's a bit cut and bruised. Nice. Fuck yeah, we have another one. Now, I really needed another gun, but it's nice to have another pair of hands around the ranch. Jeb will be pleased. Jeb will be pleased. Come on in. What's your name, honey? What? Not you, honey. This one. Anna looks like a fucking proper alien, though. Look. Probably doesn't even speak in English. What's your name? Okay, nice to meet you. My name's Jeb. I'm gonna teach you how to become a ranch hand. Is that okay with you? Alright. Have you ever ridden a horse before? I'll teach you how to saddle it and ride it around. So you just can get on with some work. Have you ever handled a gun? Alright, you don't need to shoot. It's all good. Stay inside with honey if anything goes wrong. Gotta convert her slowly to Christianity. Have you ever heard of Jesus Christ? He was a space marine. Came down to this here planet and freed us all. That is the power of Jesus Christ. We have a lot of animals to sell. I'm gonna sell them all. That's good money making. This is not the quest I need, for the love of God. Ethical Mind, Varvara Durham. Dude, anyone been watching The Traitors UK? I've also been watching The Traitors US, but The Traitors UK is so much better than all of the other Traitors shows. It's such a shame. I normally am never this patriotic. The UK one is just incredibly superior and it's really annoying. Because the UK one doesn't have... There's a couple of them in there are like very low grade TikTok influencers, but basically everyone is now anyway, so... But like the US one is reality stars. It's really weird. They're all like Survivor players and stuff. And the Aussie one is like a bit of a mix. It's a good too. Hey babe, did you pick up taquitos? Taquitos, like I asked? What the fuck is taquitos? Taquitos. Taquito? It's the closest taquitos place to me. 4.6 miles. Yeah, sure, I'll go get some. I love the traitors. I've only watched the UK. Bob the Drag Queen's in this season of the US one, yeah. It's good. It's worth watching, but it's like, it's totally different. It's the thing with the US and the UK one is that the US one is set in the same castle. So they do a lot of the same tasks and stuff. But because they're all reality stars, I don't know, man. It's just, it's good. It's worth watching. But the UK one is fucking incredible. I just watched the last night's episode this morning. Oh my god. The ending was great. Can't wait for that finale. I'm going to get up tomorrow and watch it first thing. Very first thing, before I do anything, before I do a workout, before I eat breakfast, you know. Just get up and sit in front of the TV, cross-legged. Saturday morning traitors cartoons. I fucking love the traitors. You went full London, mate. You're not from Devon at all. Do you have a Devonshire accent like that? Is that how you sound? I can't do it that well, West Country. Or I do... Core blimey, I do love me a bit of the traitors. Best I can do. I don't think it's too bad, but I'm not very good at it. I think it's quite easy to do as well. No, I don't really have an accent. Everyone's got an accent. Record us something and send it. We'll listen to it and judge what your accent is. The heart palpitations that just... The stunning strike. Penny having a full-blown panic attack right now. Nothing scarier, is there? Did you submit a picture? Way back when? In just sharing. Oh my fucking god. I've just gone into just sharing. I haven't been in there since Lux posted 100,000 Infinity Nikki pictures. Oh Christ, now Keeper's posting in there as well. Fuck my life. Sweet Lux. Obsession. That was the one with the turtle. Oh, yes. God, man. I would like a... Maybe not a turtle. I want a... Actually, yeah, I could do turtle. I wouldn't mind terrapins. Dude, I watched the Rocky movies and it was so random. He has terrapins in that. What? Rocky? The first movie just has terrapins. I would post that any person named Penny would have an accent. Are you trying to say posit? I would posit. You're right, Devon tradition. Absolutely, dude. It's the most fucking mortifying feeling when you have a tick next to your name and you type. Especially in here, like I know how it feels because I go into Orcush's channel and I'm like cooking dinner. Like this is me a lot of the time. I put the fucking this. I end the stream and I start cooking dinner. Right? I don't know why I'm making it. I'm fully immersing you in this, but I go away from this computer and I leave Orcush on here and I go and start cooking. But I'm listening, right? And he will be like, and another thing that Brad does, Brad, hey Brad, and he keeps making me, and I'm like trying to cook food. I have to keep running over here and like typing something in the chat, and I run back. And he's still talking to me to the point where I've finished eating. I've finished cooking, and I go to eat, and I sit down, and now I've got him on the phone because I don't sit and eat here.
I'll go and sit because I'll just try and get off this computer as long as possible. So I put him on my phone or an iPad or something like that. And he's still banging on. And then because I go from computer to phone, I suddenly start speaking in pure foreign, you know? And when I have done with the you are pussy. And I'm like, oh, fuck, why does it say that? That's not what I wrote. I just wrote you are a pussy. Why does it say when are and I'm down and are a pussy? Fuck's sake, phone. God damn it. Because it's an instant loss. It's an instant loss. You lose. Minus 3 points. Remember that exact sentence. It's an infinity amount of pictures. You seen it? We have the just sharing channel. Lux is maybe we should just make a channel for Lux. That is purely so that Lux can just post nothing but infinity Nikki pictures. Discord's spazzing out. I think it's because I restarted earlier on. Shamblers. 2 shambling corpses approach. The inhuman force that animates them is fading, so they will collapse within a day. If you can capture one, you can study it for anomaly knowledge. Otherwise, they might not notice if you leave them alone. Was Wank Steven waking up yesterday? Shambling. You've been shambling. A shambling man by the Allman Brothers. Penny, how do you have like extreme anxiety and OCD and stuff, but you work in a turtle sanctuary? Jeb's idle. Alright, we're gonna have to get him build in then. It's time. It's time, Jeb. Shut up. A shambling mound, a heap of failure just trudging around. Oh, fuck. Like getting out of bed in the morning. God damn it, I'm still alive. God damn you. A shambling mound like Clayface. We gotta get Jeb to build something.
Jeb, it's time. We're gonna have to get you to build something now, Jeb. We need a big project for Big Jeb.
Hydroponics, we could do this. Oh, that's what this fucking room is. God, that's what I was gonna do, you motherfucker. God damn it. God damn it, you motherfucker. Alright, now this is gonna cost me a lot of power. So actually, is there another geothermal I can tap up? Let's do that first. Consume the resources for this. Oh, there's one way closer. Now would you look at that? God damn. That's a beautiful sight. I'm mainly just on computer, but I get to hang out with the animals sometimes. Lots of work things trigger OCD, like what? No things at work trigger my OCD. It's not like people come in here relentlessly activating as much of my OCD as possible and I have to sit here. Sometimes I'm like, oh, it would be fun to do a I think it would be fun to do a
a heart rate monitor stream, you know? I could put one on, and then I'm like, oh, they would just know when I'm having full-blown panic attacks on stream, and they must never know. The amount of times I'm sat here just pretending to be normal, but I'm absolutely fully freaking out. Hi guys, welcome to the stream. I sure hope you are having a nice time today. Anything. At the moment I fixate on the safety of others. Have you ever considered moving to London and keeping another person safe from harm? By marrying a stranger on the internet. Chicklet has started to roam away because this motherfucker didn't close the fucking gate.
God damn it.
I think of that guy. What's the meme where he is like trying to do something with his hand, but his hands are shaking, and he's like,
God damn it.
that's what I see in my head when I say that. What are you shooting at? Oh fuck, the shambler's here. It set off the fucking automated thing. Yeah, we can't have it killing that. You gotta fuck it up, Jeb. Before it breaks this. Come on, Jeb. Come on, Jeb. Fuck yeah, boy. Stone Boss. That's fucking cool sounding.
He's known as the Stone Boss.
Are you like aware of your OCD flare-ups? Because this is a thing I found out other people have. I didn't know you could have OCD flare-ups, but everything makes so much sense in my life since finding out that is the case. I'm also just not aware that I have OCD, like at any point. It's just way later that I figure that kind of stuff out. Oh, Deadeye Jeb. What is his score now? 14. Tables on a 14 as well. They're pretty good. I think, like, obviously medical anxiety has been my worst lately. In terms of OCD, I don't know. I've got a couple of them freaking out. A space merchant named Oni-san is crashing in a transport pod. Claimed. Let's get him. Capture Oni-san. Table. Doesn't it make you want to explore the wilderness? This song. When does this play in the game, Chicklet? Oh. Who died? What's happening? Table. Oh, this one died. No. I should have stabilized them out there, but I forgot and I didn't care because they were not. They're a prisoner. Geneva Convention break again. Strangely, couldn't remember. I feel like it's just a random song that plays, isn't it? I've only been aware of flare-ups in the last year, but it all makes sense now, yeah. I didn't know it was a thing that it can just flare up like you have a fucking autoimmune disease. You know what I mean? Like, it's really strange. Oh, we don't have a research project? We need medicine. Where's normal medicine? There. For electronics.
Whatever. It requires memes. The memes. Why am I standing up? Mare number 1 is pregnant. We're on like generation 3 of unnamed horses. The intensity of Rimworld. It hasn't been too intense today. I feel like last week like left me just exhausted mentally, but I was also dying last Friday. My memory's correct. I was on like 1 hour sleep. Kill that turkey. And then also kill more tortoise, more hare. I think we can probably slaughter all of these gazelles, but I don't know if I can actually store all that meat. Honey. Convert Anna. Where is she? Oh, I'll do it when she gets up. Hi, Sleth. Thank you for the 36-month resub. How do you do? This must be from Stormblood. Oh, really? Why do I know it then? Just from this? I feel like I've heard it in the game, but... Conversion. Honey has converted Anna to branded Christians, baby. Let's go. Another one.
Put some money on the plate, motherfucker. You belong to the Pope now. Bitch.
Need more beer as well, do we? Need wort. How do we make wort? Needs hops. Didn't grow any hops this year.
Well, shit. No good, is it? Need some goddamn hops, motherfucker.
Ready to get terminally depressed in the city again. What the fuck? Oh, hang on. Took 10 days off. Went to the mountains. No internet, no signal, just hiking and cave diving. Campfires and climbing. I'm happy. But you're going back to the city, yeah. Yeah, it makes you want to become a little fucking... little outlander, doesn't it? When you do that. You're like... you break all of your little routines and creature comforts of sitting on the computer and phone all night. And you're like, I don't need any of that stuff. Why was I just like wasting away? This is much better. And then you get home and immediately fall straight back into those routines. The only thing you can do is go on holiday, like a holiday like that for 2 weeks. And then as soon as you get back to your house, move house that day. And be snapped out of all of those habits and routines immediately. Deal maker. A stunningly good-looking stranger is approaching the colony. She wants to talk. You can send a colonist to hear what she has to say. Anna. Talk to outside. Outside is a wicked name, dude. But that is a vampire. That is a monster, isn't it? For sure. I mean... is it? A stunningly good-looking stranger stands in front of you. Her face beams with confidence as she opens her hands in a gesture of fellowship. She says she is here to make a deal and will help you in exchange for simple hospitality. This is her purpose, and she always fulfills her purpose. Outside's eyes are pure white. Using local folk knowledge, she has mastered her metabolic and circadian rhythms. At least, that's what she claims. Outside never sleeps and doesn't need to eat, though in her eyes you see a primal hunger. She may be very useful, but you also sense there is something outside is not telling you. Allow outside to join. Absolutely, we will.
can spit fire, is beautiful, sickly, and has body mastery. Doesn't have basic needs. It's shooting 20, social 18, and that's it. But can be intellectual and medical. I'm on the outside, I'm looking in. I'm a vampire, look at my eyes. I'm a vampire, why can't you see? I'm a vampire, you won't eat me. I don't know why I changed the end there. Entertain, yes. Hunt, yes. Train, yes. You can haul and clean and research. And honestly, I think that would be a good job for you outside. Let's go outside. Let's go outside, everyone. Now that song's going to be in my head all day. I'm on the outside. I'm looking in. I can see through you. See to the real you. 'Cause inside you're ugly. Ugly like me. Remember that song? Who's old? Who's old? Who's old dad music? Who listens to old dad music? Remember when our dad music was stuff like Sultans of Swing, and we were like, haha, you cringe. And now that's dad music. Fucking so weird, dude. Wasted my entire life. A group of poor travellers are approaching looking for help. The travellers are begging for 270 silver. They want the silver so they can buy back a friend who was recently kidnapped. You can give the items to the travellers by selecting a colonist and right-clicking on Carolyn. No, we did this once before and it never ever comes back to help you in any way. And yes, that's the only reason to do stuff. It's for your own personal gain. Okay, we've got to get the hydroponics going, Jeb. It's hydromatic, hydroponic, hydrolactic. Why, it's a hydro lightning. Yo, when did Spider-Man join? Okay, first of all, her name is Outside, and that's very rude of you to say. Isn't it? Mad Gazelle. If we're lucky, it will attack Yang and Caroline. Caroline, she's the reason for the word, bitch. Just playing. Fuck. Caroline, shoot this motherfucker. Stunned. Spew fire at it. Now shoot this motherfucker. It wasn't shooting, was it? The mod isn't working. Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man! Wag does a good impression of it. I can't do it very well. I hear it in my dreams too. All of them. I hear them. In my dreams. In my restless dreams. You get a web, and you get a web, and you get a web! The worst sound to hear as well, because I'm always fucking Moon Knight in a corner somewhere, like, and then I hear, you get a web, and I'm like, oh fuck. Well, I hear, don't mess with the Amazing Spider-Man. And I know it's all over for me. My second least favourite sound to hear as a Sue Storm main, yeah. What's number one for Sue Storm? Oh, yeah. Ling Ching Tao Ho! Whatever he says. Yeah, it's annoying. I'm less scared of him now. He seems to have dropped off in gold. I don't see as many Iron Fists in gold as I did before. I'm stuck at gold 1. Anything out of Reed's mouth. Because they're always talking to each other. I'm looking forward to the Thing and Human Torch. Because the Thing, I saw the leak information. He's going to be a vanguard that can... He leaves like a trail of rocks behind him that if you walk in, if the enemy walks into, they get stuck or something. And they can't teleport away. Which seems so useful. You just grab all those little fuckers that can teleport. And then have the rest of your team kill them while they can. I don't know what the Human Torch is going to be able to do. I'm assuming it's going to be another Iron Man. I'm going to hate playing against him, but I feel like I'm just going to... I need another DPS turn. I really need to learn another tank, and I need to accept the fact that I need to learn how to play Doctor Strange, and I don't want to. Thing versus Hulk is going to be great. Magneto is more fun to play than Strange. Oh, yeah, so sorry, Riv. I forgot that you're me. My apologies. I'll never make the mistake again. I can't be fucked to learn Magneto. I don't care about Magneto's skills. I just want big shield. I want big shield, not little pissy shield. I want by the eye of Agamotto and not fear Magneto, which I don't even, I swear to God, if I hear fear Magneto, I don't even stop what I'm doing. I just fucking carry on. If I'm shooting someone, I'm shooting them. If I'm healing someone, I'm healing them. You know? If I'm Thor, I'm just going to continue hitting you with a hammer. Outside, you need to be on the TikTok thing. You also need recreation here. And the TikTok drug policy. Anna and outside. Going on insane ramblings. Outside has just become completely untethered from reality, ranting about impossible subjects. We'll snap out of it in a few hours. Jaeger Larson has entered the chat room. Look out behind you, Jaeger Larson. Loki is hard to play, but I like playing him. Okay. First time chatter. So I'm going to let you off here. Alright. But no one asked. Alright, no, I'm kidding. I mean, I don't know why you did say that, to be fair. We were talking about vanguards, but well, I'll allow it. I'll allow it, because first time chatter. But if you ever open your mouth in this chat room again, I'm kidding, I'm joking. Yeah, I don't want to learn another... I do need to learn another healer. I don't want to learn Loki. I'm going to learn... Mantis or Luna, I guess. I only like... If there's a Mantis and a Luna Snow on my team, I'm so happy. If I see Rocket Raccoon, I'm pissed off. I'm absolutely pissed off. I know he's good, but he never helps me on Thor in any way. So I'm like, well, this is bullshit and a complete waste. Luna and Mantis can just straight up hold a point. But solo hold a point.
So like saving your ult and just using it when we need to win a game, it's so strong on those domination rounds. And then Cloak and Dagger and Sue just don't heal me enough when I'm on Thor. They're little pissy little heals. Alright. You have 17 social. So, oh, you're freaking out though. So we'll have Honey. Oh wait, someone's transport crashed. Hester, a Muffalo Shaman. Hester the Muffalo Shaman. Rescue Hester. You gonna die? Death in 6 hours. Oh, I can't stabilize him? Maybe I can actually. Fuck, a cold snap. Tend to him without medicine. Death in 13 hours. Nice. Okay. Now, undraft. Rescue him. Rescue me. I don't know why I went into remember me. I'm the boy who had something. Yeah. Remember that song? Somebody save me. Okay, we saved him. Now I need to go and speak to these guys after you're done there. Oh, we could sell all of our horses to this guy. He's not gonna have enough money though, is he? Sell some of them. Oh, what's he got? A cleaner base station? Bam. Kinda don't need it anymore, but I'll take it. Synthetic heart, a bionic eye, skill trainer in construction. Lovely. We'll take that. Mind numb serum. It's the thing that we were talking about earlier on. I just got the game yesterday, yeah. It's good, man. I think it's a great game. Now, we want to sell the male ram. Little baby you. All of these foals. And then I guess buy more stuff. How much for all that plastic? Oh, there's only a little bit of it. How much for all that Glitter World meds? Oh, this is 2,000 IO. Never mind. We can sell all of these. The stallions, the mares, the wild stallions. The unnamed creatures will be sold. These ones are providing me with milk, so I'll sell these ones. We're doing business with you, bitch. Where's the rest of this stuff? They were selling elongated fingers. Yeah, I think it's part of like the gene pack stuff. Now we've had a cold snap, which is not good. This is the beginning of the end for us. Left a load of dirt in the house, cool. Love it. Outsiders stop rambling. Has begun immediately firing their weapon. I'm on the outside. I'm looking in. I can spit or chew. Alright, now we gotta build this shit. Hydroponics. This is 100 steel and 1 component. cost a lot. We sort of need it real bad. Get us through winter, honey. I mean, it ain't gonna do shit for us this winter. I've done it too late, but we gotta get it built, so let's get her built. Let's get her done. How long are you gonna be shooting this thing for, Jesus Christ? All of Smallville is on Prime. That's true, but I think they gave it the weird Supernatural treatment. Like, if you watch Supernatural on Netflix, or whatever it's on, none of the songs are in it. Like, the amazing, incredible, iconic Supernatural soundtrack is just replaced with, like, generic, copyright-free music for, like, 90% of the show. And that disgusts me. That people are like, oh, I'll watch Supernatural. I've heard loads of good things about it. And they're just watching it thinking that this is the show. You know? Pain. There's bangers in Smallville. Well, if you say so. If you say so, I guess. It's got no power in it at all, this place. That's why you got to sail the seas. For Supernatural, it sounds like it, yeah. You've intercepted a distress signal from a nearby camp of Papoya land. The frantic voice begs for immediate assistance, defending against a threat. They offer everything at their camp in return for help, including shards of powerful Arco technology. As the voice tries to explain the nature of the threat, the signal goes dead. Oh, they're pretty close. How long is this going to take? We could try and save them. What do you think, chat? If it goes wrong, we're dead. We lose. I mean, we can only really send Jeb. What gun have you got? Revolver. We can give you a Winchester. Jeb, Table, and Outside. But we can really only spare 2 of them, so we'd have to send Table and Outside. If they die, it's all over. And it's a gamble. They might have some good stuff, but might not. If they die, they die. That's correct. That's exactly what will happen.
Actually, I was quoting Rocky.
Rocky 2? Which one's he in? 4? No. 5? Might be 5. No, it ain't 5. What's the one where they go to Russia? Is it that one? Randomly. Table tried to woo Anna by playfully making fun of her face. Anna became aroused and agreed to become Table's lover. That's how you do it, Table. That's how you do it. Let's go, baby. That's how I do it too. When it works so well, man. You're just like, huh? You look like a fucking absolute freak. And girls are like, oh my god. He's like so hot. You're like, huh? What? What do you mean? Like, do you want to have sex and get married? Oh my fucking god. My despicable fucking personality has worked. Instinctively seeking a mate, Anna has formed a psychically bonded romantic relationship with Table. Oh, she's crazy. She's full blown crazy. That's how it works. You're like, hey, I think you're kind of cute. And they're like, oh, Jesus Christ. You are my entire world now. I have become psychically bonded in a romantic relationship with you, and I've stopped I have no longer have any friends or hobbies. You are all of everything to me now. And you're like, oh no. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Table will benefit psychologically from the connection to Anna, but if they are separated onto different world tiles, both will suffer from psychic stress. If one dies, the other will be driven to madness. That's the most romantic thing I've ever heard, and I'm so into it. Oh, well, we can't send Table then, can we? To the thing. That's that done. The couple that uses we in every conversation, yeah. I regret installing this now. This is just all the outside does all night. Imagine how annoying that would be to try and sleep through. We're gonna go and sell all the horses in the morning, I reckon. All girls want is for them to go insane when we die. I think most men do go insane when they die. Men are loyal creatures. Women are horrible. Okay, outside and Jeb, I think, have to go on this little journey. Form a caravan. We're going to go and sell to these guys again. We need outside for the knowledge. And Jeb for the gun. We can't send Table anymore. And we're going to take all of the animals. Except for Dave. And sell them. We'll sell that jade. Oh, we should use that skill trainer. We can sell this mace. These short bows. The shitty pants. Shit covered pants. Take a bunch of hay. You don't need that much. Take 100 hay. That'll be fine. And then 5 fine meals. Off you go. Is outside a Christian yet? I believe so. Nope. I don't think I can interrupt them packing this thing, though. Wait, where's my little cleaner? Activate. Get on with shit. This is Gary. Always. The first droid will always be named Gary. Hive mind couples, yeah. I'm okay with being a hive mind couple at this point. I think it's just awful when you're young and you're like, all the boys are like, well, he never comes out and plays anymore. And when you get older, you're like, I'm not going outside. I'll stay indoors. Which is great until you become single and you're now 36. Was I 36? And you're 36 and single. And you're like, well, this is awful. There are no... Where's the women? Where are all of the women? There are none left? What do you mean? Where are they? They're married. What do you mean they're married? They're all married to all the good men. All the good women are married to all the good men. That can't possibly be true. Well, all the other ones are indoors, doing what you're doing. Nothing. How do I meet them? You never will. You must simply accept this and move on with your life. Disappointed. You good working outside? Yeah, you're
No, Anna's not a maniac. They don't share a bed though. Isn't that creepy? Vincecchio has given birth. It's a me, Vincecchio 2. Smolcecchio. The cold snap is over. It's the 2nd of December. Vincecchio will now experience a mind wipe. The mind wipe. Mind wipe. The 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 mind wipe.
It is, oh, that's what it is, yeah, yeah, it's mental illness. It is, oh, that's what it is, yeah, yeah, it's mental illness. It is, oh, that's what it is, yeah, yeah, it's mental illness.
What have I stumbled into? The mind hole. You fool. You have been summoned to the mind hole. And you will never return. My name is Morgan Freeman. This is my story. Sell it all. Right, now we've got to make up 4 grand. We've got to make up 4 grand. We'll have that telescope. That's always good. Problem is, we're not going to be able to carry all of this stuff because we've only got one little idiot. Could take some nice guns. You've got a charge rifle. Sure. I'm not taking that rocket launcher, that's death. Skill trainer animals and artistic. Rubbish. A right load of fucking rubbish. We've got steel, but we won't be able to carry it because we've sold the horses. We could buy 1 horse back and carry the steel. Could actually be worth it. Could I carry this? Oh, we could do components instead. How much for that standing lamp? Take some food. Vegetarian carnivore. Vegetarian fine meals. Too heavy. We're at max. Max capacity. Oh, they're still carrying all that hay. You know what? Fine. Yep.
just have to do. Hold up. Come on back, boys. Come on back. Right, we sold all the animals because we can't take care of them during winter. Next winter we'll be able to do it. This is what we will have installed. And we grow hay in all of these, and the animals will be able to eat from that. I probably won't be able to, I think we'll be able to buy back all of the named animals, and we'll just sell all of their children every year. Unless they die, we'll replace one. What do you say, boys? Time to sell some children. Oh, we need those components too. Turns out the battery is broken. It was a very calm mind hole, yeah. It was. The post-pregnancy mind wipe. We've all been there. We've all bloody been there, ain't we? Good God, I have to prep an entire D&D game tonight. Well, not an entire game, but a lot of it. Kinda. A chunk of it. The beginning. And then I have to run that thing as well. Good God, I have to run a D&D game. 2.5 hours plus change. How would you like the episode to open, Kipling? I have an idea in my head. But what would you like to happen? And I'll prep that instead.
Rimworld D&D adventure.
I'm sorry. First of all, your name is not Kipling. Second of all, you are forbidden from speaking in here. I think I have to do my Marvel Rivals dailies as well, somehow, in that time. I did a couple of them this morning. I don't know if I did them all. They're moving real slow, aren't they? Did nothing. Should have left him with a horse. Chaos. Alright, never mind then. Hey Rimworld, you can... What specific thing would you like to happen? This is your favourite show, isn't it? Let me offer you the chance to come up with something interesting and creative. Kipling. Something that would ruin it. Okay, never mind then. How about something that would ruin the whole thing? Okay, forget it. I'll just go with what I had planned. Oh, that's why I'm always running the shows and not anyone from the chat room ever. Got it. I get it now. I get it, I get it. Wait a minute. Oh no, you can't make hay in here? What do we make then? The creatures will still eat whatever, won't they? So we can just literally make it rice. Fine. I know that whatever you've got planned is better than what I could come up with. Probably not. To understand how little I have prepared for non-canon. This show has been... It was extended by 2 months longer than it was supposed to be. In the end, I'll end up of running this for 5 months when I was supposed to run it for... Well, initially we was going to run it for 1. And then we extended it to 3 to see if it was a viable income source for Table Story. And we're at 5 now and I'm fucking knackered. But I've just absolutely, like, I've stretched it as thin as I possibly could. Which is why we have this, like, final little weird arc happening.
It's going to get extended now again. Calling it now. Well, it's not. Shall I tell you how I know? Because I was actually in the meeting with the people that own the channel. One of which is me. So actually I'm privy to that information. Great. I came in and missed the interesting stuff. How do you know? How the fuck do you know what you missed? You weren't here. I liked Hamel's story. We didn't talk about anything. We'd been speaking about it for 1 second. No, there is so the show non-canon ends, but the Friday PB Whack and Brad time doesn't. There will actually be a show every Friday for the whole year. I'm just not driving the car anymore. Caravan meets with Jeb's caravan. Oh, can you take some of this off my hands? You can. It's just that this is the last 2 episodes of non-canon. But I do have to do some other stuff. For what follows. Whack running 4 shows! Imagine. A colonist is idle. Table. What can you do? Do mining or something? You kind of do mining. Mining's good enough. Get out there. Get into those mines, boy. Give me some steel, boy. Come on now. Steel? Ooh. We'll have that. We'll have that. Thank you. We'll have that. We'll have that and all. That steel? Yep. We'll have that. Lovely. Maybe don't destroy that column just in case. It brings it down on your head. How are things going with your next planned show? I'm not telling you that. I'm not telling you anything more. You've had your exclusive for the day. Be gone. Be gone. I'll see you for non-canon. 2.5 hours. There's an outside chance I'll do some sort of little bullshit stream tomorrow, depending on how my day goes. I've got a few things that I want to get done. Otherwise, I'll see you on Sunday for a bit of day and day as we return to the waves of death that surround the tavern. Round 3 and 4. And then Monday we'll carry on with some Minecraft. Need to find a game for Tuesdays, but until we do, it's Minecraft. Tavern episode 10. Tavern episode 10 of 73. Oh, Ben Canobio. Thank you for the sub 14 minutes ago that I seem to have completely missed somehow. My brain's not switched on. I'm sorry. Let's go and see Whack. Everyone, make sure you're on my side when he brings up anything about the way that I absolutely roasted him earlier on for being weird in an alternate timeline. See you later. Bye.